Oh, you need a new one.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. Oh, look at that. Right on time as well. Check me out. We've got 4 viewers. Hey! Hey, Nico. Nico's here. Let's see. Even I can, he can hear me. Let's say hi.
It's not typing.
Oh, of course it's not.
Hey. Well, it was really short notice, so.
Yeah, it was short notice. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Istanbulite. Hell mega heck yeah. I like that. Hell mega yeah. How is everybody? I can't believe it. The first one of the year. We are back.
Yeah.
By popular demand. I like this, by the way.
It's new.
So basically, guys, there is no format, no agenda, no nothing like that. It was just our chance to talk to whoever's around from the community that subscribes to the channel, or anybody that just vaguely wants to chat to us. So we are
coming. It's up to 15.
15 people, 16 people in the world are watching us, Rose.
And a couple of seconds ago, it was 4.
There we go. Magic of internet, guys. If you let us know whereabouts you are in the world. Have you guys considered music reactions? Dustin, we've done quite a few. We've done BTS. We've done Blackpink from K-pop. We've done a couple of other things with Jamiroquai. We haven't done a lot, but we've done some. Mainly bad lip reading. So hi from India. Hi, Ryan. Hi, how are you? I have seen what you're saying about BTS just released. We will. Oh, Istanbul, I'm with you. Istanbul, like I'm so. Thank you. Hola. Hey, Josh, welcome back. Very nice. Thank you. Yes, it's needing to be redecorated, but you know, it is where we spend most of our time. So RN BTS new that has been noted. We will get on it probably tomorrow.
Frozen looks right.
Yay! So yeah, as people are joining, we're just going to give people a chance to join. 12:20 p.m. here. Don't let's keep you up too long because we're only going to be waffling, so it's not that important. But you are more than welcome to spend time with us. So we've got India. Where else have we got? We've got Istanbul.
Istanbul.
You're going to be correcting me all the time about that. Okay. Well, that's guys. Is there anything? Well, basically, let's give you a bit of background on what's been going on with us. Oh, sorry. Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears. Right. It's about to be edited. I was meant to edit it yesterday, but as you.
Hi, France.
Hey, France.
And Germany.
Hey, Germany as well.
Good enough.
Yeah. Check you out. Bonsoir to yeah. Colombia. Wow. I know France. It's like we're international. What a community, right? How great is that?
Wolverhampton. Hello.
Chicago here. Love your reactions to Be Queer. Welcome to Becoming an Army. Please react to who is the set of members of BTS. Please and thank you. Then you should watch the MMA Awards BTS Live. Yeah, BTS Live. Let's make a note of that in the MMA because I keep seeing that crop up. So we haven't, or should I say, I haven't been as active. Ah, cool. Well, there we go. There you go. This is what we do. We chat, chat along. Mongolia. Wow. BTS Live and MMA.
Hi, it's Kingsley, one of your first subscribers.
Hey, King. Yes, Scribbly. Sorry, I've just seen it. Yes. King suggested Kingslayer there, who's. That's cool. Mexico, South Carolina. Wow, that's amazing. Poland. You should check out BTS already released music and content before the new era. Russia, hello Russia. So BTS is there are a few Blackpink. Arizona, wow. I mean, Arizona. I'd love to go around the US. We have some of the guys at New Zealand. Love to go to New Zealand, the land of the hobbits. That would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. New Zealand appeals to me. Nice. We shall see what we can do because we're getting a lot of requests, and of course, Texas. Brittany, I would love to be. Love to go to Texas. Oh, Laura, she's a country girl at heart. Back to Hatebreed on live stream. I'm not sure we can, sir.
Scribbly has a question.
Yes.
About the UK. Can a person get arrested for talking trash about the Queen? No.
No. No, you can't. Off with their head. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Probably at one point, but not anymore. No. Red Velvet, yes. So, guys, we are getting lots of requests for things, and basically, this is our family channel. So it's kind of, we film with whoever's available. We tend to film on a Sunday and on a Wednesday. Sorry, Norway. Hello, Norway. And it is basically whoever's around, and we get as many as we can in because it's important that we spend time as a family away from the camera, that we have time to do school, work, degree, all of these other things that we've got going. And then it's kind of a case of a lot of my time's taken up with editing otherwise. And then it's just kind of getting enough edited that will keep the channel going. It's been a bit of a struggle, I would say. The last week or so, for some reason, the algorithms dropped and people aren't watching, and it was just kind of like, oh, do we continue? Do we keep going? And you know, we've got now we're over 5,000 subscribers, and it's kind of it's kind of a case of just trying to get a feel for is that 5,000 subscribers because they like us and they want to see us react to things, and just kind of where our foundation, what we should be doing. Hey Noel, thank you.
Thank you.
StarCraft, I just saw something else there. StarCraft 2, yes. We are, we've got a load of gaming cinematics that we're going to be doing. So StarCraft is on there, as is Overwatch, Elder Scrolls. I'm writing them all down again.
Your Instagram. I don't have Instagram.
You don't, do you? But we have got one for the, but I haven't done anything with it. So I will be populating it at some point.
But it will probably be in the description.
I agree with that. No Shanna. No Shanna, no life. Diablo, Diablo is another one that people have asked us to do. What the? I am so sorry, guys. Bear with me a second. What is going on here? Is he gate crashing? Ah, okay. My best friend in the whole wide world has just sent me something. He's like, Nick, check this out. Uncle Matt. John Wick with lightsabers is what he's just turned around and. Yes. Well, we've got one that's coming up, which is The Hobbit with lightsabers.
Huh?
The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings with lightsabers. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that one. I really enjoy your reactions a lot. Can't wait for more WoW, StarCraft, and Overwatch. We'll be doing them. Got hooked on your channel by your Star. I know, but those cinematics, those Old Republic, were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fortnite. Who? Jesus Christ, that's so weird. That's one way to spell it. This beautiful girl is my daughter. You're so beautiful to me. Okay, remember to watch them in order. Oh, Synapse, I'm so, listen, I make lists, and you? No, I didn't. Is he really?
Upcoming Batman movie.
Because they've got.
Penguin's going to be in an upcoming Batman movie.
They've got. Oh, the guy out of Twilight.
Oh right,
That's Batman. Cedric
Yeah.
Diggory. He's going to be Batman. So, yes. I know, Brittany. I know. People are now like, well, the Fantastic Seven haven't sent in any requests, have they? The Fantastic Seven, what we call the Fantastic Seven, are all the nieces and nephews, and they are more like brothers and sisters because they've all grown up together.
Robert Pattinson, that's it.
Robert Pattinson, thank you.
React to
The Minion movie, really? You should react to Star Wars fan-made movie. We have been. I've got Bucketheads is one that I'm going to be doing soon. But the only way that we're going to get through some of these is possibly when I've got the time during the day to do some then. But I don't know if people just want to see this fat old ugly bloke reacting to things on my own. You know, we are a bit of a package deal. It's the only way we're going to get some bits done, I think. Oh, hi. You was asking me about do we do music the other day, weren't you? From Finland, I think.
I'm from South Africa. Wow. Whereas it's nighttime at the moment.
Yeah, no sun. No. This is the UK. We don't have sun here. What are you talking about?
Do they mean like Oliver?
Oh, maybe. Where's Oliver?
Right.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there. What's he doing?
Probably reading.
Ollie! Do you want to join us? Ah, he's watching. Hey! Well, you could at least say hello. That's naughty. Did you guys decide to go ahead with the 7 members of Bang? Right, no. All it was, the odd bit of cursing. My kids are both very, very mature. They kind of understand it from an artistic point of view, right? And plus, you hear it out and about anyway.
Yeah.
So from there being a bit in the videos and all the rest of it, it's more about what we felt comfortable putting on the channel because there are other children that watch it. So it's just a case of I always worry about that sort of thing, just in case I miss something and it gets through on the editing, because there's a load of laws that's being released in the US and YouTube and all of this, and I'm really new to all of this. And it was just kind of a case of I don't want to get fined. So I was like, no, I don't know what to do. So we're open to it. We've got no issue with it. It was just a case of not sure what to do. Ollie?
Yeah.
Hey, kid. Do you want to join us?
Hello.
I can listen to Lola. Do you want to? Yeah. If I go that way, bring a chair onto this side. Just grab the one there.
It'll be easier if I get the pianist.
No. Yeah.
Hey, Winston.
There you go, kid. Oh, Winston, how are you doing? How's the recovery going? Can you hear us all okay? There we go. Stop farting.
What?
He won't it aloud. Yes, he did. But how about the cartoon series?
Don't like. The thing is, reacting to a film and then cutting it down 20 minutes, we can only use 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it would be barely any of the film.
So which bit? You guys go back to the movies by recording the whole reaction and cutting it down to like yeah. Well, basically, you. I think the limit is 10 minutes. You're allowed to use 10 minutes, and it's roughly what I found it to be is on YouTube that you film it, but you're not allowed any more than 20 seconds in any given go. If I did, I was finding out I was getting copyrights, and so it was just a case of the only thing I could do was within 20-second pieces over 10 minutes. So, and then you're trying to keep the narrative of the overall film. I mean, I was doing it with these Stranger Things, and it was just like, wow. I ended up taking about 2 hours, 3 hours to edit an episode, because you're just trying to get it just right, which is crazy. But
we could live stream it.
Well, I'm actually open to doing films. I'm completely there with films, and particularly there's two ways of doing it. Where if we either show the footage or we do it like a commentary, so that people can then we'll put a timer on there, and then you guys can watch along with us and marker it up, and then it's kind of like you're watching along with us. So it's just kind of what people want to do.
Haven't you seen Storm Akima's?
Warhammer
Yeah.
is the inspiration for Warcraft.
Yes, I saw Storm Akima's. I love their channel. I'm subscribed to their channel. They're brilliant.
Caddy, I do love Blackpink very much.
Yes, she does. Two amazing fan videos. You don't have to cut down. That's correct. That is right. Okay, we can do those in the entirety.
BTS did a comeback.
Yes, Warcraft Harbingers.
Winston.
We are going to be doing the Harbingers and the Warbringers. So we're going to be doing that. I think there's 3 videos of each. So you've got Gul'dan Illidan and the original wizard. I've forgotten his name now.
From
World of Warcraft. But you guys know, you guys know, but we intend to be doing the Warbringers and Harbingers, so we'll be doing both. Blackpink BTS reaction.
Heineken.
What was Winston saying? I've missed it. Hey Nico, well that's great having you. What are you cooking? Little Man and Princess. Now got back. Hey, I'm good. Went for a stress test a couple of days ago. Hey, pasties for syrup. Is there another bit to that?
I think so.
Right, Master. Yes, we do have a Discord channel. Again, these things are all just starting to come on. So we haven't. I've created it. I've just got to do bits with it. So it's not quite ready yet, but it's getting there. Please react to some K-pop music videos live. We might if we can. We have to find out about that. Let's start. It's 105.
They're all fan made.
What's your opinion on the chance of the US and Iran going to war?
I don't.
I don't think they will.
We talked about it.
I'm a bad fact. There's only 2 flaps. Oh, Winston. Well, I hope you have a speedy recovery. As for Iran and US, hopefully it doesn't come to pass. I feel like it's a lot of stupid posturing. It's doesn't really kind of need to happen. Will you do a spoiler review of The Rise of Skywalker? We were going to. Okay, Master, I will try and make that a priority. I'm still learning it at the moment, so just getting my head around what I've got to do with it all.
Trouble bringing peace.
I don't know. I don't think you can. Regardless, it's still assassination, isn't it? You've still taken a human life, and we've got to say. I mean, there was a great big thing in the press in the UK when somebody was taken out here through poisoning, which was alleged from Russian government. and it's kind of like governments taking out people. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. So hopefully it does it, because I mean I think as a community we're on here, and we were just saying about people talking and where we're from and all the rest of it, and nobody wants anything like that to happen in the world, do they? You don't want your country and your people being decimated. I think there's just too much meddling, and I think we should just kind of, there's got to be a new way at some point. As people, hopefully their generation, it's kind of like politics will have to change, because these politicians won't be representing these guys, because they're not going to be interested in bombing a foreign country. And I think regardless of your nationality and who's bombing who, I don't think we should be. And it's just kind of a case of at some point it's got to stop. Super Frank, awesome. I'm glad you like we love Stranger Things.
I love Stranger Things.
Love Stranger Things. Season 3 was possible. We was going through it, me and Rose. We just started season 1 again and loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brittany, I think I'm with you. I'm with you.
Hi, Lucy.
You say that, Scribbly, but if you think about it, I mean, the UK, where would we sit? And just because we all know that, let's just go back onto that one second. We all know that us being the world superpower and Iran not being top is the best thing for them to back down. I mean, should they have to back down because America's bigger than them? It's kind of like, I'm not saying one's right and one's wrong, but from there, if you try to put yourself in their position, and just because they don't conform to potentially our way of thinking, it's kind of like they're made to be evil, and that's not necessarily. It's just that they don't share the same. They don't want the same outlook as us. And then I think sometimes we demonize sections without necessarily, because it's not, they're not full supporting of capitalism, or they're not, and it's murky and horrible, basically.
War's never good.
Yes, and absolutely, I know they did, and no lives were lost. Hey, Lucy. Luna, Avengers of K-pop. I've seen somebody else ask for that. Luna, Avengers of K-pop. Ray Park has been posting in total. Well, do you know what? I'm not surprised about that, Winston. If that is the case, Darth Maul getting his own show on Disney Plus,
Cool.
because the solo films were originally supposed to be a trilogy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are they still going to be?
I don't think so. I think they shelved it. So
They can't finish like that.
well, I mean, Darth Maul called, and that was it. Yeah, I mean, I got pillared for saying it, but I completely agree. I appreciate some people have different religions and all the rest of it, but God made one race, and that's the human race. And I think there's a lot that goes on to make us polarized from each other, and that is like nationality, religion, skin color. All of these sort of things are used to divide us, because divided means that we can be pushed around like cattle. Whereas if we were actually together and said, you know what, I don't agree with those people being in a sweatshop just so that they can have cheap clothes, and all of that sort of stuff, if we were unified as a people, the powerful would find it harder to push us around. And that's just my opinion. My recommendations of BTS.
Wolverine style.
Where's that one?
Winston.
Oh yeah. With Ewan McGregor as Kenobi once more. Oh really? Is that why he's back? Because I've seen about a thing on Kenobi. I thought that was because there might have been a Kenobi show. Have I missed something out there? Let's have a look. He's going, Obi-Wan Kenobi's getting his own TV. That's what I thought.
That's cool. I want to watch
Well,
that.
I wonder if they'll do it like a Kenobi and like a Darth Maul, and then somehow they come back together. Because there was, I don't know if you guys are aware that the Star Wars Rebels, which is set just before A New Hope, but Darth Maul is a regular in that, and even though the animation and the content is for a younger audience, there is so much in that show that is canon that a lot of Star Wars fans could be oblivious to, and it's well worth watching.
I love the Darth Maul is cool.
TV series, that's awesome. Dana, we've got the Blood, Sweat and Tears coming. I can't remember which ones I've got. I really can't remember which ones we've uploaded. We've done Fire and Run, haven't we? Blood, Sweat and Tears, and the explanations too.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many of them are up at the moment. I can't remember, but that was the set that we done. So we've got more to come for BTS.
Ooh, after the events of episode 3.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
After Revenge of the Sith.
That would be good, because he's kind of on his own path now, more because he's abandoned by the Emperor.
It's cool that they brought Ewan McGregor back for it.
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He is really brilliant. But if there's any Star Wars, Jurassic World animated series, no.
Camp Cretaceous.
I have not, but I enjoy the Jurassic Parks. How do you guys, just Star Wars fans a second, how do you feel, because Alec McGuinness was so iconic about as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I felt that Obi-Wan Kenobi, that Ewan McGregor, particularly Revenge of the Sith, is an amazing Obi-Wan, and I felt he'd done a better job than what we got for the younger Solo. Because I felt the guy, oh gosh, what is up with me today? I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm not firing on all the cylinders. The Crimson Dawn, yes, because that was originally Prince Zizor, something like that. In the expanded universe. I agree. Obi-Wan is a fantastic. He is, and it just, hello there. I love all that.
Yeah.
Beta, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Drop us an email, Beta, and send us a request or something like that, and we'll get to it. Thank you. What's up, Hound? What are you doing? It's like you're filming without me. What's the matter?
Come in. Hey, that's behind the scenes.
Sorry, guys, we've been stormed by the dog.
Okay.
Oh, Gregor's the best. The only man. I agree with that. Ewan McGregor is the only reason I watched the prequels. He's fantastic, isn't he? And who was it? Aiden? I forgot the guy who's played. He just didn't capture the essence for me of.
Traitor.
So, we're stepping stones. We're stepping stones, are we, Mims? Is that how it is?
That's
Hound? What's that about? What's your dog called? She's called Minnie. Yeah. Aiden Christians. You did incredible. I also loved. Yeah. Well.
I sent on Twitter that made you think of Mimi.
No, sorry, Lucy. We haven't been on Twitter. We kind of had the Christmas break and everything slowed down for me. There was something there. I think the younger Solo had potential, but Solo movie was so unnecessary. It's kind of wasted and I completely agree. For me, I would have loved I've said it before, but I would have loved a Suicide Squad bounty hunter.
Mm.
I'd love to
Yeah.
have seen
Boba Fett, Dengar, Borsk.
IG, but darker and grittier than what the tone of the Mandalorian is. Hello, Laser. Hello,
Hey,
hello,
Rex.
hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
Mace
Thank you.
Windu.
Yeah. Because Ewan kept making that, but I wouldn't be able to hold it without going. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The prequels are possibly more. Where did you say? Another possible Disney Plus show is Mace Windu after Revenge of the Sith. That would be interesting because Sam Jackson did turn around and say he spoke to George Lucas and said, "Is Mace Windu alive?" And he said, "Yeah, why not?" Because if you think about it, a Jedi's arm being cut off is not.
Brittany.
Brittany. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will, Brittany. Keep an eye out for our next BTS video.
She's got to go. Bye.
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 Thank you very much.
Hello, Martha.
Hello, Martha. How are you? What was I saying? And so we've seen Jedi's having their arms cut off, and they get. And we saw in which one was that? Attack of the Clones. Anakin jumps out into speeder and free falls and uses the Force.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Mace
he did
was.
also get blasted through a window.
Yeah, but this is Mace Windu.
And
isn't he?
blasted by lightning.
So was Luke. Luke was being killed on the Death Star too, and after that he got up and then he
Yeah,
dragged
but
his
there's
dad
a
off.
big difference between Luke and Mace Windu.
No way. Mace Windu is much more powerful than Luke.
Is he?
Without a doubt. Mace Windu at that
Or
point
the Luke
wasn't Mace at that point the protector of the Jedi.
He was originally the Grand Master apparently, but he gave his job to Yoda.
I have to double check
Really?
that. I understood something like that.
I have a book and it said that he used to be the Grand Jedi Master, but he gave his job to Yoda. Care package.
Laser, I will email you. I'll email you. We'll sort something out.
And second only to Yoda.
See, I think Luke, with Luke's power and potential and bloodline, in the expanded universe, Luke became even more powerful than Yoda.
By
Same party?
Main.
Master Mina.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Yes, I will. The Discord will get some.
Dropped from the wall of arena and it was at least 100 feet down the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he deflected the bolts while in the air.
Absolutely. For me,
And he was on
Mace
fire.
was yeah, exactly. Mace was one of the most powerful Jedis at that time.
He was one of my favourite as well.
I
He was
felt
awesome.
I think Mace could have taken, even though Obi-Wan was a master of defense, I think what was it, Shatterpoint was Mace's power. And I think
Mace used to be dark side at one point.
what do you guys think of Mary Sue name changes with Rose Squirrel? I don't like the way that that all happened at the end. I don't understand how that works. It would have had more gravitas for me if she had turned round like Luke. Luke didn't give up his name. You know, Anakin Skywalker was the Republic hero, and he went on to kind of do amazing things, and then he went on to be one of the worst people in the galaxy. And Luke kept that name, and I think it would have been better had Rey turned around and said, "I'm Rey Palpatine," and owned it and redeemed it.
But most hate him.
Most hate who?
Jar Jar.
What?
I'm not crazy on Jar Jar either.
I love Jar Jar.
I
The
like
risky
Jar
morning
Jar.
munching.
I like Jar Jar because he's just so.
Silly. But I think this is what it is. I think this is why you've got such a thing between Star Wars fans, because you've got a generation that came out and saw Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace and Sith, and they love it.
I didn't realise that people didn't like Jar.
Darth Jar Jar.
There was huge uproar about.
Really?
Yeah. And, you know, people were really slating George Lucas. I mean, more so than what Disney have got over this trilogy. And I think I'm putting it out there. The prequels got so much hate, and I've always been okay with the prequels, except for that I feel Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones is a bit slow in the beginning. But the moment you get to the Darth Maul, brilliant. And the moment you get to the arena on Geonosis, awesome. And I'm okay with Revenge of the Sith. It's one of my favourites, albeit it's a little bit rushed. It needed about another 40 minutes in there for me.
Mace the
I
Emperor,
love
where Yoda failed. Mace uses a dark side ability that drains your power.
He's right on the edge. And I love the prequels more than I do this new trilogy. That's where I stand. And I don't want to be negative and hate and all the rest of it. But there we go. I mean, guys, and this is how I'm going to nail it for you. Anybody who wants to kind of take this debate up with me, the music from the prequels is some of the best music in Star Wars, full stop. You know, when we're watching these fan-made videos, they usually lean on the music from the prequels because it's epic. You've got Darth Maul. You've got Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. You've got the arena battle. You've got Obi versus Anakin. You've got Obi versus Grievous. You've got Yoda versus Sidious. You know, all of these things, any one of those that I've just mentioned are superior to anything that is in the new trilogy. And that's where I hang my cut. That's where nailing my colours to the mast, guys. And if any of you can come up with a better moment from this latest, and I think what it was, it's funny that we're having this conversation because today I watched Endgame. And
without me.
I'm sorry. Yes, without you, I cheated on you. I do apologise.
He's like my.
Could I recommend the Cinema Wars Revenge of the Sith video?
Yes, can you make a note of that, please, kid?
And the prequels do have the best memes.
What was I saying? I was saying about so it got to the climactic bit, right? Disney have been working on this for like 20 odd films, 22 films, whatever it was. And they got to this moment and they understood what the fans wanted. And so they took their time, and we had the last 50 minutes of that film, the last 55 minutes is just buckle up, sit down. If you're a Marvel fan, just watch. And that is, for me, the first part of the film. Can completely skip past it. I'm completely Mimi. And
I think that got translated. Maybe.
I don't know. Give us that. So what was I going to say? So I'm right. So we got to the bit, and then they know it's a trap.
Martha, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Martha.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
We will do Epiphany just for you. Just for you, Martha. I'm going to just finish. I'm just going to finish on the Marvel comment, and I'll come back to Martha. So we love DC as well. This isn't a Marvel or DC. So what I was trying to explain is in the context of Star Wars versus the new trilogy, and where I felt so it got to that bit where they say we're spring the trap, and you get the three characters facing down against Thanos, right?
I love Marvel.
Then you get spoilers. If you haven't seen Endgame, you need to put your fingers in your ears. Then all of a sudden, Thanos does his thing. He's got trouble.
and the hammer moves, and it's just like, what? And you go crazy over it because it's just like, wow, this is it now. And you see Cap laying it down. And there's all sorts of throwbacks, you know, where he makes Mjolnir collide with the shield and the shockwave on Thanos. And you're just like, yes! And then Thanos opens up and he breaks the shield. And Cap gets knocked like a baseball, knocks him out of the park. He's down. And the fans, this is just like awesome. And you get that kind of flash to Tony's vision, you know, the broken shield, Cap down. And you just see him grab the strap. And he's like, right. And they're all there. And it's almost as good a visual as the Thor Ragnarok visuals. Not quite as good when the Valkyries are attacking, because I think that's possibly those Valkyries coming in against Hela. It's probably the most beautiful sequence in Marvel, full stop. It looks, to me, it looks visually stunning.
Martha, you haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
Martha, you've got to.
You just said it.
I've kind of, but then there's the bit where it goes to, he grabs the strap, and we all know what happens apart from Martha. I can't say it now. So we all know from that bit then what ensues. For me, when it got to that moment in the last trailer, in the final film, The Rise of Skywalker, Rey makes a cross with the lightsabers, walks towards the Emperor. Hey, Darth. Hey. She makes a cross with the lightsabers, walks towards Palpatine, and he's like, I embody all the Sith that have gone before me. And he got done by exactly the same thing that Mace done to him. And it's like, what? And that fight should have been 5-10 minutes on its own. And it didn't. And I think that was my issue. It felt rushed. It was almost like it's an essay, and you're doing your dissertation, and you've been given a 10,000 word limit, and you've been going on and on and on. You've been talking about all the things you need doing, and then you realise you've got 50 words left, and it's like, the end, you know, and you just kind of rounded it up in broad strokes too much, and I felt that was its biggest issue with the scope. Whereas with Endgame and Marvel, they just got it on point. They just got that final bit. They knew what they was building up for, and they done it.
Thank you, Izzy.
Blink, did you mean react to Endgame? Because I'd be more than happy to do that.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. We could do a live stream of that one. So what, guys? That was what I was just saying. So what do you guys think? You know, with what I just said there, give me a bit of how you think. Do you feel like I'm right or wrong there? Yeah, Robert, I'm with you. I can always say to Ollie, when I see him go out, I always say Mace is too powerful. He's not dead. I always say it.
Mace went down to a sucker punch from Anakin.
Oh, Lilani, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Whoa, thank you so much.
Wow. Magic shop, just for you, darling. Just for you.
I wish the sequels was the length of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know, right? And the thing about the Lord of the Rings, have you guys ever seen? We love Lord of the Rings, we love Hobbit. Winston, donations are for the channel, basically. It's money that we can use. We're saving up for a new laptop. That's what we're doing. My 1.3i core struggles with everything video. So right now, we just leave it all going in to the same place.
Also said the lyric video of BTS.
Lyric video of BTS.
Can you cross your vids over Xmas or Christmas?
Oh, well, welcome. Do you know what? We haven't been going, we've only been really kind of pumping stuff out there. So, Nico,
thank you so
seriously,
much.
thank you.
I love that.
Oh, Nico, thank you very, very much.
So much.
Thank you.
David, the Star Wars the Star Wars of the Old Republic, those cinematics, I so hope that is what Kevin Feige's on board to develop. Darth, I haven't gone through all the links yet. I'm a little bit behind on my correspondence, so just bear with me.
I have watched the most bad lip reading.
Just done watching Lord of the Rings for the third time. Guys, if you've never seen the extended version, please make time to watch the extended versions, because the extended versions on The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I'd love to do them at some point. If people want to see us do Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, please make a comment and let us know.
Oh no, you have to watch Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Jurassic Park.
Where?
Awesome.
She hasn't watched them.
Hey, you're in. Do you know what? Give it a go. You never know. You never know. Laura would have been the same, but she's really enjoyed some of it. In some of them, not all of it, but she's really enjoyed some of it. Which Overwatch cinematic will you watch first? We don't
Hi, Hannah.
We don't know.
Hannah? Oh, hi.
Thanks for finishing the Harry Potter series. With the Fantastic Beasts.
That was for you. Nobody else. Nobody else on the internet in the world. That was just for you. What did you do? The least said about that.
I'm just going to quickly wash my hands.
Josh, are you crazy?
Do you mean to do that?
Josh, are you sure? That is that's insane.
Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Josh, on our, I can't believe that. I'm stunned.
Oh, that's so generous.
Thank you so much.
I'm lost. Josh, my gosh, right, on our front, can you please email me? Oh, wow.
Nicholas. Hope this helps with the laptop.
Well, what we would do is basically we're looking to, I want to get a 1.7 core. That's it. Typical thing. Thank you so much, guys. When we went into the store, typical things, typical dad, you know, I'm there and I'm like, I'm not going to be sold to. I've got this. I know my tech. And he came up to me and he said, what do you want it for? This is like 3 or 4 years old now. And he said, what do you want it for? And I said, I'm only doing a bit of word processing. I'm doing a bit of Excel spreadsheets because when I'm doing my audits and all of that sort of stuff, and I was like, I don't do any editing or anything like that, so I just need a basic laptop. My original degree was in photography, animation, and design. I never thought I was ever going to use it again, you know. And then we made the decision to do this channel at the end of last year, and we started. And now it's just like I can be. Well, you guys have seen it. I'm trying to edit, and the timeline will go across like that, and all of a sudden, my laptop will freeze, and I can't do anything. And then I press stop, and I'm like, stop! And then it's like I have to wait roughly a minute 30. And then it's jumped, and I'm like, no, I just wanted to go back again. So I try to pull it back, and then it freezes again. And I'm just like, oh my, it's like pulling teeth. That's why I'm a little bit slow at times at getting the videos out. So it's just that there's some days better than others. I think because it's got there are so many processes that go on in the background with Windows. The smaller your processor, the more it takes up, so you're just struggling with it. So guys, this is what this is all going for. Josh, I can't believe that. Can you please email me?
Yeah.
We do right, Supreme. We really do want to. That is what we want to do. We want to play classic WoW and Star Wars, sort of like the Old Republic. That would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
So basically, guys, we've got a gaming channel that I've.
Oh, you don't need to, Winston.
Guys, look, there are so many ways to support us. We thank you for money. But it's also spending time with us, chatting with us. It's views, it's sharing. There are just so many things. Really, Laser, can you email me something to that? Because I am a bit of a noob when it comes to that. I wouldn't know my full spec.
Wait, what's he talking about?
What?
Laser.
She. That you can specify.
Sorry.
You can specify your own laptop, so you can say how you want it, what configuration you want.
Not stretches.
I've been seeing a lot of sort of Star Wars: The Old Republic online, and right. Let me get this out there. I'm going to be doing my fitness channel starting tomorrow.
Yay!
I'm recording my first run.
Tomorrow's a Friday.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
I'm getting out. I've got look at that. Look. I'm getting older and fat, guys. I've got to do something. And so what about a raisin? That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be awesome.
When you read that out, I had raisin.
A raisin,
Like,
yeah.
Raisin.
With a wire plugged into it. A raisin, yes, my darling.
I think
What
you
is
guys
a
can
raisin?
buy a desktop.
It's like a gaming. Yeah, that would be awesome. Winston, don't think on it. Right. So yes. Okay, show that one. So the first one is. Are you? I'm so sorry, Laser. Right, got you. I got confused maybe with the photo. You were right. I was wrong.
I was really embarrassed for a second.
But now I'm not. My video is basically what I'm doing is anybody that wants to take part. It doesn't matter if they find my channel in 5 years' time. Even going still then, if I'm even alive by then.
Last time I checked, at least.
I know you feel. So it's basically I'm going to document me getting healthy, what I'm going to be eating, what sleep, all of this sort of stuff, tips, and encouraging other people to get active as well. So that is Squishy Gets Fit. That is what the channel's called. Right now, I've got my introduction video up there, and that is it. So Squishy Gets Fit is one of them. My other one is Squishy Nick Gaming, because I am Squishy Nick.
And he's a gamer.
Oh, Sif or Jeddah? Oh, I'd have to be Sif. Awesome. If I was ever really, really rich, really obscenely rich, I'd just employ a couple of people to walk behind me, just singing that all the time. I was like, just as I get out the shower in the morning, and that's the crescendo, like, awesome. Pass me the towel, thank you.
See, Nicholas can't ask me that question because the Jedi have Mace Windu and the Sith have Darth Vader.
I would pick Sith.
I think I might pick Sith. I mean, I think I'd make.
You get to throttle people in Force Lightning.
Yeah, I think I'd make.
You can have a barbecue anytime you want.
I'd make a good Sith. I'd have like a really big hood.
Sith.
Just when you're out and about. Oh no, the gas is off. Don't worry, I've got this covered.
Yeah.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
But when it gets to World of Warcraft, my understanding of that, there are only 2 playable factions, which is Horde and Alliance. But then there's lots of.
Epiphany.
Hey, if you want to sing, go for it. We will be hyping you.
What's that?
Martha. Just there.
I can't sing.
War Pigs.
I think I might have done War Pigs. I think we've done it. No, you're not overstepping at all. I think we've done that one though. Basically, what I've done on this.
As said, you can pick the light side choices. That's true. On the
You
healthy
could.
diet, pick the light side.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you? I might be good today, but then I might not. No, no need for apologies. Well, yeah, okay. Thank you, Supreme. I was wondering because if you've got the Scourge and the Burning Legion, and you've got Sylvanas.
I think this is kind of saying something about me. I've chosen Sith and Horde.
I've chosen Sith.
Do you know what, guys? I'm going to share something with you now. We were talking. Do you remember? Probably a year or so ago. And Rose is such a gentle, beautiful-natured girl. I'm not even joking. The last time this girl had a tantrum that I can recall, she was 4 years old, maybe not even that old. That's the last time I remember having a histrionic, crying and yelling. Right? And we were there and we said, if this was your last day on Earth, what would you do? And there I was getting like all sopped up, being like, I want to be with my family and all the rest of it. And Rose was like, I'd go shoplift and, go and cry. I was like, what? And it was just like, she's like, I don't have to be good anymore. I can get away with everything. And I was like,
Twilight Sith Lady would be awesome. I agree. I'd
Twilight
love to
Sith
do
Lady.
that. I love Twi'leks.
I would want an awesome suit like Darth Vader, so that it didn't hurt me.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit tight in the crotch. Every time he walks, it's like, oh. Dathomir, well,
What's that?
one of the witches of Dathomir. Powerful. Powerful are they?
Oliver is a mini Darth Maul. Hey,
no, he's
take
just
away
mini.
the mini.
He's just mini. He's just
Take away
mini.
the Darth Maul.
He's Yoda. Oh, baby Yoda! Look, you've even got the ears.
Don't even judge
Oh,
me.
you only say
Oh
that.
no, but he is green.
It's not easy being green.
Just be by my side.
Yeah. Seriously,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sith Warrior.
Darth Revan, what we were getting from his story and all the rest is
Jury
amazing.
services. Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
she escaping. No, she's
Where's
not.
she going?
Right.
Dini, come to
No,
me.
she's sitting up.
What are you doing?
Come to me.
Laser,
Thank you, Laser.
you. No, it's thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Laser.
Nick is Revan.
I'll take that. That'd be awesome.
I'm Darth Maul.
I think he's
Yeah,
got one of the
yeah.
most interesting stories. I was saying about the old
Darth-
Republic.
Darth Malgus, gotta shave your head.
That's okay. I'll do that as well. Oh, pooch, pooch. All right. I think I would love to see the Star Wars: The Old Republic, and if it focused on Revan or Malgus, I would be completely okay with that. But
I think LucasArts should do a Star Wars film because they did the Old Republic cinematics really, really well.
You can get
The
Revan armor
choreography,
in game.
the choreography of those fight sequences is, I've said it before, should be the minimum of where it should be in the films. And I think what you said one time about a lightsaber, a Jedi, it seems like they lose their lightsaber and they're dead, where it shouldn't be. The lightsaber, that should just be the beginning. There's other ways to use the Force.
Use the Force.
Thank you, Josh.
If you don't have a lightsaber, use the Force and use a tree instead.
Actually, I just had my hair cut.
Connix, do you know what? Let me do this a different way. Let me just go onto my phone.
I'm Winston's mini-me.
We've got so many from musicals, classical, country, pop, rap. There's everything. There's everything on our play. We listen to everything. We're not limited to one thing or the other.
We will react to The Mandalorian when it comes to the
Honourable
yes,
piracy.
of course we will be. Top fight, yeah, he's brilliant, Darth. Absolutely brilliant. Form Zero. No, because I'm aware of what is it? 5 different.
She's going down again.
Where's she going?
She's just like lying down on me.
Yeah.
Like my hot water bottle.
She's like, no, it's like your evil, like in the Bonds. Welcome, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
Oh, you poor souls haven't seen Mandalorian yet.
I know.
No.
We had to wait till March.
Aaron.
Gonna do
Oh, yeah, you
Darth
told
Maul cosplay in a new
Sleep.
feature. Awesome.
My hair's almost as long as.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to you have to send a picture of that one. What's your chosen one reaction and was instantly hooked on your videos? Oh, Jigsaw, thank you. That's so cool. Oh, Lucy.
Thank you, Lucy. Jinx.
So, are people interested in us? Because there's two ways of us doing it. We can either do us watching the film, and then as a live commentary, and then just do a timer so that people can sync themselves up. Excuse me. But you won't have the sound and you won't have the visual. Or we can do the 10-minute edition where we can use up to 20 seconds at a time, 10 minutes overall, and then you can see the clip and see our reactions as we go through it. Which one would you get most out of? Just getting a feel for what you'd like us to do for stuff
Can I
like
ask
Hobbit, Lord of the
question?
Rings,
If you were to go anywhere in the world for a week, where would you go?
New Zealand.
I'd go to New Zealand
where is
or
Or, but then
a Greek island.
Hong Kong, Greek island, Japan,
Or Italy.
or Italy,
I'd love to go to Italy.
USA,
The food in Italy.
Korea.
Mexico. I like.
See, I like
Hannah wants,
Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, that sort of New Zealand.
Hannah wants to take me to Italy on a gap year.
What about me?
And me.
Yeah, but you'll be in school.
Yes.
Yes, but
But,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ancient Sith didn't use
How
lightsabers.
the hell did I get? You accidentally
Master Fame.
pressed a button, and it ended up in our world.
Do live reaction to Ewok.
Cute dog. You guys can.
Do you know what? Me and Oliver do, and Rose, we play Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2.
Well, I don't play it so much. I usually die.
I love
And then
That's more accurate.
I love
Rose
the game
is
so
brilliant
much.
at destroying the scenery.
yes.
Take that, Sky! Take that floor!
Like-
Take that, Sky!
I'm not that bad. But you know when there's like I'm good with like moving around and stuff because I do play a lot on the PlayStation. I'm not that good at killing people. However, you know on Endor there's those flying thingies that are like not actually there, but it looks like they're there. It's like these birds.
Right.
Do you mean the
Yeah.
Ewoks flying over everything?
Um
Don't know, there's birds on.
birds.
Oh, birds.
And they kind of look like pterodactyls. I sometimes shoot at them. And I do hit them.
And then,
It just
and
doesn't
then the
do
real player
anything.
comes along and goes, look at that idiot shooting at the birds.
She shoots her own teammates because they scared away the Ewoks.
Yeah. I think one shot one at one time. I was like, I'm not having that.
You can duel each other in Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Well, me and you do when we play on Star Wars Battlefront 1.
Yeah. I always win, totally.
That WoW music is epic. It gives me chills.
The biblical name of Daniel says.
I want to remember, is it going to be all four of us or just me and Mummy?
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Mm.
Depends when we're Laura's going to be buying the video for that.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been able to find it on the thingy. The biblical name of Daniel says what's actually going on. There's lots going on. What are you talking about with us? I think you'd need to know the biblical name. You'd have to understand our channel a bit to understand what we're talking about.
I wish I could visit the UK.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do a swap.
Pretty great.
We'll just swap. You come to the UK, we'll go to the USA.
That'd be awesome.
USA won't have us. We'll be like, get out of it. You can't handle the USA.
Oh, what? When Finn and Sam went there, they got like this massive donut there.
Yeah,
The big pink, like, you know in
it's called the
Simpsons, how they have those donuts. I think it was from there.
Oh,
Apparently they called it the Big Pink.
the big pink.
That's what I said.
What about Malta? Malta looks lovely as well.
Malta.
I want to tour Ireland, Scotland, and England to see all the castles. Do you know what, Winston? If you ever do, look at the National Trust. I've said it before. It's something like £120. I think you might get a deal for the first year, £90 for the first year. But it could pay for a family of 4 to go and visit and go into a National Trust. It costs about £30 odd. So if you was ever to do a tour of England, not all of the historic places are National Trust, but there's a lot of them that are. And doing something like that will pay you after your entry into 4 or 5 places. I mean, we're talking stuff that look like great places of beauty or stately homes like Downton Abbey, you know, like those sort of things. Lake District is stunning.
There's a free version on YouTube.
Whereabouts?
Of
Sorry.
a walk to remember.
That makes it when
on-
That makes it easier.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
That's good.
Robert said, "Come over to Texas. I'll show you around."
Oh, that'd be awesome. What did Winston say there? I've seen the goosebumps you get on your last outfit. Do you know what? They are. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on WoW. I can't believe the person that I am and the things that I'm interested in that I've got to 40 without delving into it because
39.
Okay. I'll do that. 38. Let's keep going down.
For a moment, then I thought Nicholas said, "If the WoW music gives you chills, then I can't wait to see your reactions when you see the Star Wars Republic." But it's when you play.
Oh.
And he's not saying if, he's saying when.
When?
Why did I think Ollie was stroking Riz's hand for a second?
There we've got the hound. She's half on me and half on, well, she's on Rose and a bit on me.
Poor.
And she.
Wow, classic. We fully intend to. We will be. And so I can't. Greetings from Norway. Hello.
No way.
We did have a lovely holiday. Thank you. We had a really. Let's talk Christmas. Guys, you talk. Let's just have the next 5-10 minutes. Let's just talk Christmas a second. How was, if you celebrate Christmas where you are? How did you have yours? We started off and we got up. We done stockings. We always do the stockings first, don't we? And we all sit on our bed. We do the stockings.
We have breakfast.
We have breakfast.
We have
What did we have for breakfast? Yes, we usually do a mixture of blueberries, strawberries, and grapes with creme fraiche, a bit of maple syrup, and pancakes. And that was our Christmas breakfast. Then we opened presents. Present spree. And what was your favourite present? What was the one that you like? That was my awesome one.
Favourite present? I do love my Doc Martens.
So Rose got some Dr. Martin boots, if you don't know what they are.
They were black boots with this up the side.
So here's Laura's Dr. Martens. That's what they look like. She's got. See? Oh, hound! Look at them. See? So that's the ones that Laura got. And Rose got a black pair of them, but with roses embroidered go up the side.
A bit lower. They don't go up as high.
So that was Rose's in Vermont. Nice.
I got a really nice jumper, some really nice t-shirts,
I got
some cool books. I got a watch.
Riverdale necklace. That's awesome.
Cool.
Rose, what key rings did you get? She got.
I was just about to say I got some Stranger Things key rings. I love them. They're really awesome.
They are so cool. They've got
Oh no, those are badges.
Arcade. No,
Yeah.
I thought the one with the arcade on it.
Yeah, and then I've got a Stranger Things keyring which had the arcade, Palace Arcade symbol on it. Oh, logo.
Very cool. Very cool. Right, so we've got. I was editing at the moment. So before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to be uploading Lost Honor. Is what's coming up tonight. Do you play FIFA, Nick? Can we multiplayer? Instant, you will destroy me. I'm not bad, but yeah, I've got FIFA 19 was the last one I got.
Said buy yourself a gift and pretend to be surprised when you unwrap it on Christmas.
I got a Christmas card with a kitten on it.
Do you know what? Laura, she used to ask for colouring pencils every single year. She's an arty party.
Yeah.
And then we Nicholas, we had a great Christmas. Went to Grandma's for Christmas Eve and some awesome Star Wars shirt. Oh, look at that.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, Winston. What horror shirts? I'm interested. Star Wars shirts. What was your horror shirts? What was the horror shirts?
Rogue One T-shirt.
That is epic. Can't you? It's a shame people can't post pictures.
Stranger Things section in Primark with t-shirts, jackets, jumpers, hats. I can't wait.
Oh, is there? I've not seen them.
I think we need to go.
We are big Stranger Things fans.
I was clearly not a good boy in 2019. No Santa at our house.
Oh no!
Oh,
Do you know what? That actually happened to me as a kid. No, that was my birthday. I can't remember. My birthday got cancelled as a kid. Yeah.
that'd be so sad.
My stepmom wasn't very nice to me.
To cancel your birthday.
Could David Walker? Yes, please, sir. Seriously, I love all stuff like that. I used to, in the UK, we have a film called The Empire magazine. And in the back, they used to advertise all of the film props and all of the T-shirts. And it's like, you've got an awesome Lord of the Rings map, haven't you?
Yeah.
So she's got a Middle Earth map and it looks amazing.
A New Hope shirt. That's cool.
Will you play the Max Payne game in your gaming channel?
No,
Maybe
that's what
not.
Daddy's got.
So to begin with, so Squishy Nick Gaming, what I'm going to be doing on that will be, to begin with, I've got a load of Apex Legends, because I've got loads of wins on that to upload. I've got some Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 1, we've got some Minecraft. Thereafter, there will be other games. But I'm just going to be pumping out a load of videos onto it just to get some video content on that.
I love Minecraft, love Battlefront 1, love Battlefront
Total
2.
Film is better. Well, yeah, Total Film is cool. But you know what I mean, when you get to the back of the pages where the movie crossroads usually is, and you've got all of those advertisements. I used to spend so much time.
Bye, Helena Taylor.
Bye, Helena. You have a lovely evening.
Oh, bye.
Take care, darling. Thank you for spending time with us.
My friend was telling me earlier how when she was 6, it was her birthday.
The Witcher trailers.
It was her birthday party and her friends were meant to be coming round.
Mm-hmm.
But it started snowing, and because she lives in the middle of nowhere on a hill,
Yeah.
like one by one they kept phoning up saying that they couldn't come.
Oh
And I
no.
felt really sorry for her.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, Turkey. Hope you're good.
Turkey.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. And Brad, we completely intend on doing the Mandalorian. We do, but it's not out here yet. We've got to wait. So as soon as it is, we'll be all over it. But those T-shirts, I used to love it. So I've got one upstairs where I've got the Jurassic Park one. Grant's, if you've got to know the film to kind of get the reference, and I love T-shirt. Great Paleontology, that's it. And I've got Skywalker and Son Speeder shirt, and it's just bits like that. I love that sort of stuff. No, I've got it up there. Oh, guys, I might have to go grab it. I've got one with
What are you doing?
think Lion King, where the Rafiki's holding up Simba. I've got a cartooned version of Darth Vader holding up Kylo Ren, just like that. It's awesome. It's brilliant.
In Mucklebees.
Is that crazy when I say I'm coming from
Robert.
Germany?
Well,
Hi, Germany.
that's a blessing.
Germany.
But that's good enough.
So why was Rose not there? Christian, it gets worse. She's not going to be there for the next 2 or 3 because we film in stints. So why weren't you there, Rose? Why weren't you there? Yeah, people keep asking me, why weren't you there? What did you do? Where did you go? 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 Where did you go, Rose? She went in town with her mum.
She didn't even get to answer after.
What?
I was actually thinking, where was I?
What did I do? That was the day you was naughty and we locked you in the chokey.
Not that again.
Yes. We poked her with sharp sticks until she cried.
It wasn't a nice day.
Hello, Minsk.
Minsk.
Maybe this evening. I'm hoping to I'm hoping to load up Lost Honor this evening.
Rose, why did you abandon us? I'm sorry. It's not my fault that he locks me in the turkey. I mean, it's bad enough just being in there, but then locking the door as well.
Check it, guys. Tell her how it is.
Girls' Day shopping time.
It was that, Christian.
Yeah,
It was that.
I got Christmas vouchers, and if I hadn't, I wouldn't have this. Or the top that I'm wearing underneath. Or...
I thought he was going to say, I wouldn't have this. Or the top I'm wearing. It's the same thing.
Well, that's just that. And I love it, so sorry.
The Princess Birdie Bride review.
He's creating a new film, The Princess Birdie.
Thank you, Lucy.
Yes.
Princess Birdie.
Princess Birdie, man. Princess Birdie.
No, I didn't mean to say that.
Sure.
What the second? I know it's got. Right, they've not seen The Punisher. I like The Punisher. I loved Daredevil. If we're talking about the same thing,
Hello, Clumsy.
I thought Daredevil was really good.
What do you guys do for fun when you're not recording?
Well, isn't that a question? For me,
Stranger Things.
we do.
Marvel, Star Wars.
We do, don't we? We read. Sometimes me and Ollie at PlayStation. Sometimes we play Lego.
Sometimes I go on the trampoline.
Sometimes Minecraft.
That's PlayStation, but yes. We love Minecraft.
So is Mucklebee anything like a knuckle?
Knuckly.
Knucklebee.
Don't know. No, Mucklebee's us. It's there's different parts of the word.
Daddy, read Winston's comment.
Yeah. So with Uncle Matt, me and Uncle Matt.
Didn't you make a pact?
Yeah. We have. You have you ever seen that scene from Bad Boys 2?
I haven't.
No,
you haven't
what
shown
Bad
that to us.
Boys 2.
I
We
might
have
have to,
all
I might
one.
have to. I might have to show you just this one scene when the boyfriend, a young
You mean
man.
Bad Boys 1? Because
Bad Boys
Bad
2.
Boys 2 isn't out.
No, it's Bad Boys 3 is coming.
Oh.
Bad Boys 2 is when
Daddy.
the young man comes to the door to take Martin Lawrence's daughter out. And it's just like, yo, Reggie! And they just go to town on this poor kid. Stood there, tell her that's going to be me and Uncle Matt.
You need to go on Godfather. Haven't watched that.
No, we haven't done any miniature. Hello, Yasmin. How are you?
Hi, Yasmin.
You go Godfather. Yeah, right.
Are y'all into miniature games at all?
If the Stranger Things theme song had lyrics, yeah, of course we will.
Did you guys?
Yes,
We can do
Star
one
Wars-
of those on our own.
lyrics.
Star Wars Clone Wars coming out next month.
Oh, the new season. Do you know what? Confession, we've never done Clone Wars. We've got to.
Oh, Knucklebee is a creepy horse demon from Scottish myth.
Ah,
Ooh.
well,
I don't
there's an
think-
Isle of Muckle up there as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
And there's a town of Mucklebee
Mm.
or village.
Is it your kitchen?
What's the creep?
Is it your kitchen? Yes, this is the kitchen.
Have you played any of the Final Fantasy's games? No, you haven't.
Well, how many people here prefer PS4 to Xbox?
We only
That's
play on
the
PS4.
question. Because PS4 is better.
So we say.
So we
There's
say
lots of Xbox users out there that would say no.
yes.
There's always a conflict between the two.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
PS4.
Xbox for life, look. So, not being of the ever being of the Xbox, why Xbox?
The Xbox. I can play on the Xbox because our cousins have an Xbox.
1 minute, Nicholas. It goes. So, what are your favourite classic movies? Mine are Halloween, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Neverending Story, Police Academy, and more. Wow, you're similar. You must be a similar age as me.
Easily PS4.
Probably Xbox. It's kind of
PC
split.
Race. Master Race. PC is good.
Yeah, PC is. PC, yeah.
New Suicide Squad movie.
What is R-rated in English? I mean, in England, sorry.
Well, it's still the same. It does say R-rated.
In English.
PS4 and Switch. Mostly PC. But wide range. PS4. So we have a good mix of everyone.
Yeah, well, that's the gaming community. Yasmin, we are doing very well. This is our first one. So basically, what we're going to be doing every maybe week or every couple of weeks, we're going to have a live stream with the community. So it's just a case of saying that hi, having a chat, chatting about whatever, wherever the conversation takes us. That's what we do. It's giving people a chance to spend some time with us and with each other. So that's what this is all about, and this is our first one of the year. We just started school and things again this week, haven't we?
Yep.
So for Laura as well, it's been I have built 4 computers. Wow,
Wow.
dude, that's something I need to learn. I can learn anything.
Build your own computer.
Yeah.
R-rated is roughly a 15 rating.
What colour? I would want purple.
Yeah.
I would want the
You
colour
can't have
that
purple.
I want the colour
Sorry,
that Ray has now.
Yellow.
Yeah.
That made me think of the Old Republic.
I like
sort of.
it.
Did you?
Yeah. I think that looks
You can have purple
awesome.
if you want.
I'm trying to think. What other colours are
Gold
there?
colour.
Red.
Red is cool. But you have to make the kind of crystal bleed.
You do.
How?
Green, blue,
By
white. Would you be?
By killing.
White's cool. I think it's like a certain. I think it's something like you have to kill a Jedi Master, and then the kind of crystal bleeds.
Yeah, but
Who's
what
on
if
you
you're
too?
what if you're like a Jedi?
Again, for the WoW, I'm hoping to upload one this
Killing a
evening,
Jedi Master.
just before I go to bed. So, Lost Honor's coming out this evening. I hear PC,
Ooh,
PS2,
black
3 and 4,
lightsabers,
Xbox
cool.
360, Nintendo Switch, and 3DS.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
A
PS2,
dark
3 and
saber.
4.
I would have a dark saber.
PS2,
Would you?
I
3
would.
and 4, Xbox 360, Nintendo Switch, and 3DS. I like the
We have
black
a 2,
saber.
3, and 4.
We do.
And on 2 we always play time splitters.
I have an orange saber and a replica of Mace's, but I want a blue one. A replica of
Ooh.
Mace's, that is just stupidly cool. I was just trying to think, you could do different shades of blue though, couldn't you, rather than the standard? There's. Oh my gosh, Christian, get to bed, sir. Take care. Take care. Good night.
No.
No.
This lightsabers are red.
Bye, Christian. I've
Bye.
used a
Bye.
red crystal with a black core. Awesome. Yes, cyan blue. That's what I mean. If you got to choose different shades of blue, there could be some really nice. It's like you could pick a really good vibrant orange as well, like a real sunset sort of.
Yeah.
That would be good. That would be good. Or made that quite a light purple, didn't they? If you went a really deep
or like a.
I'd like to go for a bright colour.
Would you?
I'd be like, bam.
Well, what have I got? We've got so in the edit at the moment.
No, Oliver Sith takes a kyber crystal and pops heat into it.
And causes it to bleed. That's what I thought.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he pours all of his anger and rage into it. Blue is more combat rage.
Ultra Sabers, they have all the colours.
That's
Blue is
interesting.
for combat oriented. Green is for negotiating. Purple is the.
Because it's interesting that
That's
Luke,
so cool.
because Luke changed from, well, he didn't make, Luke never made his first saber, did he? That was
No.
Anakin's. So, the first time Luke made a saber,
Well, it was someone who was utterly pure.
and then the saber we saw in the end was blue as well from Luke.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Did they ever get to the bottom of what happened to his green saber?
What did
I don't know
happen?
them.
No,
No,
that was Anakin's. That was Anakin's
It's a
blue.
bit of a waste though. That's his dad's.
Where did the hand
Thank you,
go?
Yasmin. Thank you. Well, yeah, as I said, we're just hanging. So tomorrow, guys, on Squishy Gets Fit. It's my first run. So if you're so inclined, check that out.
Are you live streaming?
No, no. What I'm going to do, I thought what I will do is give a people a feel for the mile, time, my weight, all of that sort of stuff. Distance run. I might do some live footage, but I don't know how it will look. Will it just be bobbing like that the whole time, and everyone's going?
What you should do is you should attach a camera to Oliver's drone that you got for Christmas. Just make it follow you.
It had a built-in camera.
Right. That.
I can fly it at home and follow
I'll
you.
follow you, yeah, follow me. And then I was going to do a before what I'm feeling, aches and pains, all of that sort of stuff, and afterwards and how it went, and just put it out there. And I encourage other people to do whatever they want to do alongside it. And then on the gaming channel, Squishing It Gaming, I'm just going to be uploading videos. That's why tomorrow, actually, as well as starting.
Legend did Luke's green saber use Qui-Gon's crystal since Obi kept Qui-Gon's saber.
Is that what it says in Legends? I never knew that. Okay. I bet it does. And that is something I'd like to see. It was when those the two twins were making their sabers and they're kind of putting the crystal in and it's like, and they light it. I thought that was epic.
Can they both have gold sabers?
Yeah. She made me think, I can't remember her name, but she made me think of Evangeline Lilly a little bit. Sorry. Yes. Just so I could see her playing that character.
Who, Ray?
What? No, the one in the Old Republic that goes in and rescues the girl.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Bounty hunter. Oh my gosh, could you imagine playing as a bounty hunter?
Oh,
Kitting yourself up.
that would be so cool.
Good day to you, Cyphers. How are you? That would be epic. If you could be a bounty hunter, what sort of... I would definitely have to have flamethrower.
Yes.
That would be epic.
I want jetpack.
Yeah, but I would probably get halfway up and realise I've forgotten that I haven't fueled it and break my legs on landing.
Oh, that's true. But I'd love to fly. That'd be so cool.
Ollie, how old are you?
Oh, thank you, Yasmin. We're just glad to have you on board. Thank you. Please, that would be great.
They fly now.
Thank you, Cyprus.
Ah, I'm from Sweden. How cool! How cool!
Luke did the same thing as Sith does to a Krybee crystal, but used light love and light side stuff.
Okay.
Which is why Luke's saber was a deeper green.
Okay. See, the dual wielding is cool, but I think I would be a one blaster guy because like that. I mean, when I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront.
Wait, is there actually a game where you can be a bounty hunter?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the halfway in the air before you realise it's that.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. You know, like Dak in Empire Strikes Back, and he's like, I could take on the Empire, must I? And he go, and it's like, kablooey, you know. That would be me. I'd be like, I can take them all, but I'm looking at dead. And the other guys, well, they wouldn't even have known I was there. They were just going, did you hear something? And that was my death in Star Wars. That's what it'd be like in reality. Thank you.
Nicholas.
Yeah, thank you very much. I wish there were more family channels on YouTube. I think that's kind of, you know, it's not what we react to or everything else. It's the fact that it's just for ordinary people. We enjoy that, you know, we live for the weekends to be with each other, you know, and I think that's what comes through on the camera, hopefully.
I noticed that you're almost at 6K. We're almost
Are
at
we?
6K.
Can't be.
Oh, actually.
Martha, I'm checking that. I'm fact checking you now. Let's have a look.
What are your plans for celebrating?
Okay, we're approaching about nearly 5. Yeah. We're on the way. We're on the way. I think that's we're just about. It's a drop, isn't it? We're a drop. We're a drop right now. We're a drop in the ocean.
Well, we've definitely done well for 3 months.
I think so. I do think so. Well, if you think that we created the page in June, but we didn't really do anything. We done a few little bits in August. We didn't do anything in June, really. Not much in July. Nothing in July. Tiny bit in August. Nothing in September. We started properly October. So we.
John, he has a gaming channel. This is not our only channel.
Yes. So. 4 or 5, but do you know what? I still can't believe it. I really can't. We were all talking and we was like, we was like, we not sure we're going to get any subscribers. We're not sure anybody's going to watch us.
We were just agree that Seagulls are the worst.
Seagulls are the worst. How epic are they? They're poking on the coconut, and they did.
What are you going to do when you reach 100 cases?
I know, Marcus, right? 100k.
Will we get there?
You know what?
Ages away.
If it ever got to the 100k,
Already on 5.
I would love to be at 100k. I would love to be at 50k. But if we make it,
We had 2 subs a couple of months ago. What happened?
I know, Marcus,
I
right?
remember when we hit
It's your fault.
100.
You've been hitting the share button.
I remember when we hit 100 and we were like, woo!
We were, weren't we? We was like, oh. And then it was about getting to about 100 to get our little tag name or something. And then it's just gone like,
Yeah.
Kablooey.
oh, thank you, Lewis. Lucy, sorry, I was. We've got a Patreon account. We have one. It's connected on our page, on our homepage. In fact, if people were wanting to, if I go to about, bear with us just a second, guys. 1 second. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's our Patreon page. Did it do it? Yeah. There we go.
That's our Patreon page.
Robot Chicken Star Wars. We have seen that yet, I think.
At this rate, if you keep uploading consistently, you could be at 40k by the end of this year.
That'd be
40K.
I know, that'd be mental. All right, we're such fun and caring. Yeah, we have killer visuals, so it won't be so hard. Do you reckon, Martha? I was a bit worried about our visuals. I wasn't too sure. So feedback on all of that sort of stuff's welcome. 'Cause
Very
it's like,
helpful.
I would love to do YouTube full time because this is kind of what I was doing my degree in, and then I kind of left it, family, and all the rest of it. Music videos, Brad, we've got a whole music bit. So, but we want to do more. What we want to do on music is classic videos, not just BTS, or Blackpink. The music videos that rocked your world, because I grew up in a time of MTV, VH1, all of that sort of stuff. So there were some videos out there that I just had to watch it. Do you know what I mean? You just had to watch it because it was such a good music video. So one of the first ones that really, I remember being scared the life out of me, but it was so captivating, was Thriller, Michael Jackson. And I just had to keep, I can't tell you how many times I've watched that. You guys have never seen it all the way through.
Yeah.
Have you seen it all the way? Have you really?
Yeah. You showed it to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zyphus, that is exactly it. Tell me, is the father who's a big pop culture geek and he forces you two young guys to come along and react?
No.
He doesn't force me.
I twist their arms. I mean that seriously.
I think I'm quite a pop culture geek as well.
You are, baby. You are as well. Well, he's into everything that they both are. We all share the interest. There's some
Natalie?
Bat Out of Hell Meatloaf. Robert, that is a good shout. So it is stuff like that. So it's kind of like we were watching, it might have been BTS or EXO. And I was watching one of the videos and I was like, oh, this makes me think of NSYNC. And they both looked at me as if to say, who's NSYNC? And I was like,
I've heard of them. I've
Justin
definitely heard of
Timberlake.
them.
Like, you've not heard of them? So
Definitely
we had a look at that. And
Oh, cool. That's really cool.
Favorite YouTubers?
well, Lucy, I think you'd be the only person there to see us.
Yeah. I mean,
it'd be like, we'll be sat there. It would be
It
like,
would feel more normal to go and see YouTubers there rather than people
don't
see
you
us.
see
as YouTubers.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Maybe in a couple of years, if we're.
My kids will be too fans. That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh,
It is.
thank you, Nicholas. Oh, hello, Peru. Hey.
Where? Ah, yes.
No, Shadowlands is in. What we're going to do before we hit Shadowlands, we're going to be doing the Harbingers, the Warbringers, the Lost Honor, Reckoning. There's and then we might go back and do some of the in-game cinematics because we've jumped about in the story a little bit. Then we're going to kind of, when we're sure that we've got up to, then we're going to go on to Shadowlands.
We're doing a meet and greet.
We'll
At
be
the
there.
end.
Where are we looking there?
The
Darth
Yeah.
Curry.
See, it'd be really weird because it would be hard for people to be able to come because
All
there's
over the
people
place.
all over the
Yeah.
place, like all over the world.
Really nice and jolly dad. He is.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
I tried to persuade them, but to no avail.
Look, I introduced them. That was the thing. I mean,
Virgin's not.
that's I would say that's the thing. When we're in the car and I'm playing my music, are you ever embarrassed about my music?
No.
Not once, are you?
No.
And I buy music and she downloads all of my music onto hers.
Yeah, Rose is connected to Daddy's music. I've got Mummy's music, but that's what a wonderful world.
Martha, do you know what? It's
we didn't know how we were going to go down. This was the other thing. We really didn't know how people were going to respond to us, because you've got some people in YouTube, and they're doing their reactions and they're very dramatic. You know, they're very like, and talking to us now like this, we're probably far more animated than sometimes when we're watching, because Oliver is partially deaf. So he's there and he's watching and he's trying to concentrate. And I think we're always conscious of the fact that he's sometimes, and we're trying to listen out, because there's that bit where we have our can off ever so slightly. So if he has missed something and he wants to ask a question, we can respond to it. So we are kind of like always on the listen out, really, aren't we? And there is that bit, and we're trying to concentrate as well so that we're capturing everything. And we just try to be natural. So if anything, we're a little bit more stoic in front of the camera, I think, sometimes, and particularly when it's something new, because it's like you're soaking it all in. We're not going and all of that sort of stuff. And sometimes it's like really gets us, and it's like whoa, because you're comfortable and you're a bit more comfortable with it. And we just had no idea how people were going to react to us and whether they would like us. Have you ever been to a convention like Comic Con? No, but I want to.
That would be awesome.
I'd
love to go to Comic Con.
Maybe.
We could go together.
Together?
We'll take you.
Together doesn't mean
One
two
day.
people. It could mean
I will share this with all my friends and fam, but keep up the smiles and positive thoughts. P.S. You heard about the fight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to anybody in Australia right now. Yeah. What's happening out there? I think everybody's got to kind of wake up. You know, anyone who's thinking. I mean, we've had global warming since the last ice age, but man is affecting it and accelerating it, and that's what people don't understand. We're on a cycle, but we are. If you was to draw a line for the history of the Earth, we're a microscopic dot in that timeline. But the amount of damage that we're doing within that timeline, and the Earth has frozen and forward, frozen and forward, frozen and forward so many times that there's a natural cycle that we don't understand because we haven't been here long enough. You know, the things that we're doing to it, people have got to wake up, and the wildfires are a part of that. And we've got to wake up and understand what we're doing to our world.
I was laughing at that one.
I have a brother
He's also
who
short.
is deaf in one ear. He is also short. What are you saying, Robert? Don't fret, Oliver. No one can tell. Ah.
Yes.
At least you got your health mini me.
Yes.
Oh, what was that? I react to your videos as if other. That bad lip reading is just so good. What music does Laura prefer?
Mother likes country.
Mother likes country.
She does.
She is.
Oh,
She's a
and
hillbilly.
and she likes Disney.
She likes Disney. She likes musicals. She likes popular music as well. But she loves her country.
You're studying game development.
Oh,
That's so cool.
that is
really
epically
awesome.
cool.
I can't get any of them to test out what I'm making though.
What? Send it. Oh, we can't do it on this thing.
When we get that new laptop.
Robert says, I'm saying you short, but you're still a youngling.
It's true.
It's been confirmed.
We're going to put him in the grow bag and see if we can.
Hanging by his arms and put weights on his feet.
Oh, thank you, Martha. I just think that more people. There was something that somebody wrote a really beautiful comment the other day.
Country roads take me home.
Oh, she likes that. And she, and I think we've all got Ring of Fire. That's a good one. We've all got responsibility for the next generation. You can either be distant and remote from your children, and even if right now, like some people say, I don't have that with my, I didn't have that with my parents either. And it gave me a clear. You can either have a good example of how to be a parent, or you can have a bad example of how to be a parent. But you make your decisions on how you're going to be and how you're going to affect them, and the way that you can change the world by taking control and by investing in your children. And that way you can change the world one person at a time if you take responsibility for the younger members in your family. And that's all you've got to do. If you raise them to have honesty, respect, love, humour, I think they are the 4 essential things that I would love that people say about you two. That you're honest, that you're loving, that you're respectful, and that you're kind. And I think if you've got that, it doesn't mean about being a doormat and being weak. That's not at all. I tell my children all the time, people can only treat you like a doormat if you lay down and let them wipe your feet on you. You've still got to be strong as a person. But if you've got at your heart, you've got kindness, you've got love, you've got honesty, and you've got humour, you're going to be healthy, mind, body, and soul. And you're going to be a positive influence on those around you.
Imagine you get a pile of cookies from me. You're welcome.
Where did you read
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you.
Some spirit
Thank you.
cookies.
I will take the spirit cookies because when I start running, I'm not going to be able to.
Rose is so beautiful and funny and sweet. Ollie is too precious. Thank you. And Nick is hilarious. Laura is super sweet and funny too. Thank you all for being your authentic selves.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy.
Would you guys be up for doing some videos or collaborations with other YouTube
Yeah,
channels?
absolutely.
If we knew of any other YouTube
No,
channels.
we do. Zell, she's got her own channel,
That would be awesome.
and it's kind of she's brilliant, Zell. What was that? Chris Lidux. Okay.
So we can send sweets.
I'm down with
We will
that.
get that.
That's.
I'm
You're from Belgium, aren't you? So that would be cool.
Doesn't mean that you'll just send Belgian
Belgian
chocolates.
sweets. Yeah.
And chocolates.
Yes, Robert. Zell. She's brilliant, isn't she? Yeah, spelled Gaxelle. Check her out. She's a lovely lady, and she's been she's offered help to go and get
The first,
she's got guys that know about what was the thing we were just talking about before? 1 second. Discord. Because I've still got to learn. I've got to learn how to use it.
the fire started from lightning. P.S. I like you're saying this from the bottom of your heart, and I feel bad. Ollie is kind of deaf.
Hope it gets better. It's Yasmin. It's not a healing sort of deafness, really. It's not anything to feel bad about. Just it's how it is, isn't it? If Oliver wears hearing aids, but if he takes them out, he can hear us perfectly fine to a degree.
You can't actually really see them on this.
No, but it's a case of if he was in a crowded environment, he would struggle to hear people around him, and it's not something that we, as it's ever. I mean, he's in his top classes in school for science, maths, and English. He's a bright little thing. And also was J.K. Rowling with a spin-off of the Harry Potter medieval times of which
I love Harry Potter.
I will send lots of chocolates.
Cyphers. PO box will get
Box
sorted.
full of German sweets.
PO box. Let me
Duck.
know.
At Darth Curry, I agree. I want to send them a real lightsaber.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine? No, you couldn't because there'd be arguments about who gets that. It'll be.
No, there wouldn't be an argument. It would be mine.
Oh, look at that! See,
No.
see the Sith. See, did you see the Sith come out in him?
I was actually going to say that, but then he stole my line. Just then became his line.
I just wanted to capture Roberts. What did he say? It was Cowboys hat. There we go.
It went so quiet. That was weird.
I was in tons of Cubans. What are they? They sound awesome.
Ooh.
I'm going to look them up. Cubadons.
So,
Cool, Winston. We'll definitely check that out. Yeah, Harry Potter. I love the Wizarding World. I love it. It's really, really cool.
Zyphus, I'm afraid I don't think I'll be able to choose a favourite movie.
I could say my favourite films, I think.
Yeah, but
Um,
favourite movie, I wouldn't be able to choose like a
You say
specific.
that. I
Okay,
think
Ollie, you
my
get your stuff.
favourite films, I would have to say Usual Suspects. That would be up there. Shawshank Redemption would be another one. Revenge of the Sith Stroke Empire Strikes Back.
So I can badger you all for birthdays and such.
Wow. Oh, the next birthday coming up. Actually, we run in order, don't we?
Yeah.
We've got one in February, one in March, one in April, and the one out there staring around the doors in May.
Oh, we love the Fantastic
Texas
Beasts.
goodies and Mexican candy.
Fantastic, but of course we love them. I really don't get why people have been so down on them. I do
love
get
them.
I do get that they were a little bit world building for the next films, a little bit, but I'm
And
down
Thank
with
you,
it.
Winston. See, now that's my little mall right there. I will send you guys some Texas goodies and some Mexican
They are
candy.
doing a role-play game of Harry Potter on Twitch. Are they really?
Ooh.
Are they really? Okay. HP.
January
January 14th.
Garth.
Oh, was that? That's
January
was
14th.
great granddad's birthday.
Is it?
How was our New Year's and Christmas? P.S. Have you watched?
I love Stranger Things. We've actually put our reaction
Ollie
of
and-
season 3 onto
Ollie and Laura are just doing season 1 now. We're watching along with them, aren't we? Just completed season 1, haven't you? And what did you think of it?
It was good.
It's very good. It's very good.
My birthday is in May.
Really.
What date in February? February the 11th.
Yes.
Empire Strikes Back, Logan, and Classic Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, Credence. I think who Credence turned out to be was amazing. And then all the talk of the Phoenix and all of that sort of stuff, I think the next film should be truly epic. And not a huge amount away from us. We have to travel west a little bit. But there's Lake Okapi, 20, 30 mile away from us. And that's where they filmed some of the scenes for Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's so cool. We've actually been
And whilst they were
inside
filming.
Hogwarts.
Whilst they were filming Fantastic Beasts 2.
Willow the movie. Yes, apparently it was one of my favourites as a kid. Willow. Yes. Yeah. I remember. Willow.
What's that about?
Pets. It's a little midget finds a baby, got to take it back.
Oh yeah, you showed that to us.
But then when I was watching it, it made me think of Time Bandits.
What do you think?
Time Bandits, yes.
Hmm.
Right.
They're gonna make a new one.
Are they really?
What's your favourite Quidditch team?
Do you know what? I haven't got a favourite Quidditch team, I've got to say.
Hufflepuff.
No, Quidditch.
I know. Hufflepuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
they don't
I am a
win.
Hufflepuff. And I'm
Well,
proud.
Okay. Okay. If my cousin sends me family copies of the conference, one of the art designers, that is so cool.
What's cool?
Nicholas's cousin works on the Final Fantasy.
Ooh.
I got a choice between Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, and I chose Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
You did. You was
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. I came out Ravenclaw or Gryffindor. You was Gryffindor, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And Mummy was Hufflepuff.
Actually, I had the choice of Hufflepuff or Gryffindor.
There we go. And I thought that was interesting because Laura was plum Hufflepuff, weren't she?
I really want to know what my Patronus would be. I think it would be a hedgehog.
What? I know what your mum's would be.
It's a random, but I just
going for Slytherin.
I have a feeling that it would be a hedgehog.
Okay. What do you think mummies would be?
Hedgehog just channeled to me.
What do you think mummies would be? What do you think mummies would be?
Panda.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Panda.
Mummies, what would be a panda? Spirit
A
animal?
Patronus.
Oh, Patronus.
Yeah, she'd have a panda, wouldn't she? Yeah.
Rose would have.
Cheers, though. I will check that out.
Hodgehog.
Huh?
Hodgehog.
Hodgehog.
What's a hodgehog?
I don't know. That's
Hedgehog.
how I would say it.
Hedgehog.
Oh, hedgehog.
Mine would probably be a gnat. Oh, what?
I think yours would be a wolf.
Yours
Yours would be a cricket.
Lucky cricket. You're my lucky cricket.
No, what would you be? A mole rat.
A mole rat.
No, just a mole.
A mole. Moles are blind.
No, but they're really cute and stuffy.
No, they're not. They're
But
like
they are.
gold.
Take care, Brad. Take care.
Bye, Brad.
Bye.
I've never gone to Harry Potter World.
Yes, we do have a dog. She'll be back in a minute.
Turn outside.
What's your favourite spell then? I would
Ooh.
like.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, mine would be the
Lumos.
Imperious Curse.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
because you could just go into the bank and just go Imperious and then have £100, please.
But you could torture them into doing that. I'm
He's
just,
gone dark. He's gone rogue.
I'm just saying. You
What
could
was he
use
saying about nice people, dude?
I'm just saying.
Why would you
We've seen the
torture someone? Why would you torture someone when you could just do the Imperious
I'm
Curse?
just saying there's 3 unforgivable curses.
That's evil.
And you said you could use the Imperious curse. You could also use the torture.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Hedgehog Fitzrose, when I did the Pottermore test, I got a deer. What is that?
A deer?
A hound.
And a hound.
Oh yes, I'm with Winston.
Yeah.
Some context, yeah.
You're going to ask about Nick. He was the one who said about torturing. I
Give me
know,
a meerkat.
right?
He's bouncing
No.
up and down like how meerkats do.
But Winston said I'd be a lion.
Be more like Simba, sort of like him.
The one that eats bugs.
Martha thinks I'm a genius.
We have a jug. Believe it or not, that is our dog. I'm not even joking. We have a jug. She's a cross between a Jack Russell and a pug called a
No,
jug.
I'm not. You're right, Martha. I'm not wrong.
Oh, you're a genius. No!
He is.
For torturing.
No, but you know,
No, but it
he's
works.
a highly logical kid.
I have a dog, a German Shepherd.
I love German Shepherds.
But if you don't have it on your list, could you react to the World of Warcraft in-game cinematic and cutscenes? Yes, we will be. So I can count on it. We will be. My friends is good. When do Blackpink? Aren't they? They've got a comeback coming out soon, so we might do it around then because we're working on a bit of BTS at the moment.
Just for those Harry Potter fans, some of my favourite spells, these aren't all of them, but I do like the simple Expelliarmus and Stupefy. They're simple, but they are some of my favourites.
14 regions. Wow.
Yorkie! A Yorkie! I love Yorkies.
What power, Rose? What power, Mims? What power would you have? I think I would go for.
Well, there's.
If you like a power you could turn it on and off, I think invisibility.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome. Just be a fly on the wall.
Invisibility.
But flight would be.
I know what I'd be. I'd be a shapeshifter.
You just don't mind. I've told you this before because you could just shift into a bird if you wanted to fly.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
could
And then you can shapeshift into a fly if you.
that's
not a good idea.
ingenious.
That's what I told Rose.
What you could do
Because
is
then,
like you could shapeshift into a dog, and then it'd be like someone buys me, like as a spy, right?
yeah, if that person who brought you happened to be the one you want to spy, otherwise.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
Okay.
And
They're
then
ugly to one person.
if I ever turned out to be a spy and a shapeshifter, and they'd buy me, and then I'd be like, I'm a dog, and then And then when I did all the shape-shifting that all the dogging and spying that I needed to do, I could change back into a human and be like, ha, I tricked you. And then maybe kill them if they were bad.
Rose thinks she can spy as a dog.
Well, everybody likes dogs.
Ollie, why are you so cute? It's for a science experiment.
Because he's got a good-looking mother. That's why.
Thank you, Mother.
Shape-shifting is why I can.
Got to go, but I don't want to. No problem, Yasmin. You take care.
Oh, bye, Yasmin.
Makes sense.
What?
No, I haven't. Brandon says.
Seconds.
One of the Tolkien-esque that we
Sorry,
Brian Jacks.
there's a new movie coming. I could write a new movie about a shapeshifter. Just give me some paper and a pen. Tell me on it.
Yes.
I don't know, Spider-Man powers are pretty cool because Spider-Man's awesome. Just when you could shapeshift into Spider-Man.
Still got it. Oh, yeah, that solves everything. You could be a bird to fly. You could be a fish to swim. You'd never drown.
Basically, you'd be a scroll. Oh no, but shapeshifters are kind of different, I guess, because they can. Scrolls have to see it to change into it, don't they? Mm.
It's natural for her, Lucy. She's been raised by parents.
Yes, I have.
Yes. I think what you guys. This is what a deerhound is. It's Scottish breed. Let's have a quick peek.
Yes.
Let's have a look what a deerhound. Are you ready?
Yes, I have.
Deerhound. Deerhound.
How long are you guys streaming for?
We will be on for about another half an hour tops, guys, because it is a school night.
It's good.
Yeah.
I've got double feed tomorrow.
Awesome.
Oh, lucky.
However, it'll probably
yeah,
be
I
raining
know.
and I probably won't
Okay,
go.
I know that breed.
Oh, I love that breed. I love those dogs. So nice.
Scruffy.
That looks a bit like Sirius
Yeah.
when he's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Emperor Mini More.
Ollie is the emperor.
What is that video?
What you mean?
Emperor Ollie.
Emperor. Yeah, because I'm not emperor and minimal. What is thy bidding, my master?
Oh, if I was an animagus, I would shapeshift into some kind of bird. I'd love to fly.
Not a dog?
I'd shapeshift in. No.
So you're not spying?
No, I'd shapeshift into forks. So if they ever saw me spying, I'd be able to.
Aha!
You'd be one of the most notable birds ever. Everyone would be like, what's that?
Or maybe a sparrow. Or a swift.
Rose, I knew.
Winston, that is, dude, you need your sleep and rest.
Rose, I knew it would come.
Oh no,
to
it's
this
in the afternoon.
end.
3:47. I'm with you.
No.
Sorry, for a moment I was AM. I was going to be, what?
My school friends do know.
A heavy, we will be
BTS.
doing a new BTS, yes. Don't worry, we will
You
be.
should get Ollie
A seagull to Bobby
Yeah.
Yoda.
Korean bird dog. It would be bigger than him.
A seagull.
Any dog would be bigger than him.
Meanie's not.
Guys, how good was my stick?
I love my stick.
I love
It's
my
so
stick.
good.
And
I can
the
watch it so many times and I don't get bored.
and Hostile on the Hill. I like Cinnamon. I love that. It just makes me laugh.
The thing is, there's such a long list. And yeah.
Mm. I knew it would come to worshipping me. It's just everyone.
Oh, Yasmin's back. Hey.
Oh, Yasmin's back. Hello.
Yes. Well, hopefully you guys have got. Does this work for you guys, or does it kind of feel drag? I just want to get a feel for. Are you
I'll see you in a minute.
Blue Jays
Winston.
in the UK? Not that I don't think so. I don't think we do.
What would be that?
What's blue
It
jays?
sounds really
A
cool.
bird.
But
Oh,
they're
a
blue.
bird. Well, if you were an animagus, what would you turn
Oh,
into,
I'd be a
Daddy?
mockingjay.
What would you be, Daddy?
Hey.
What would I be?
Hi, Yasmin.
No, they're native to
they're
They are
really
be
pretty.
useful, aren't they?
I would be that. That's really pretty.
It's a blue jay.
I'd be one of those.
It's very beautiful. Cool. Okay. Oh, I like it. That's cool.
Laura
I
would
love
shapeshift.
To a panda. Seriously, if you've ever seen pandas at play, that's our girl.
Funny story. My
I would-
stepmother's name was
Yasmin, I'm
Robin.
so
However-
sorry that you've been sad. I'm glad that we've made you happy. So that's the point of the channel.
Yeah. Yep, 1000% works. Good.
Were you
What?
just saying
No, just come in.
that you would
Come say hello.
shapeshift into a panda?
We said if you could.
Have an animagus.
Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. She's so camera
Just
shy.
getting
It's
some nuts.
ridiculous.
What's she doing?
Great. Brilliant, guys. I'm pleased. You are not breaking open the almonds.
Vanilla almonds.
Oh.
Oh, I want to try those.
There we go.
Ninja.
All four courses are currently here.
I'm Uncle Chop the Geeks of
People
Mucklebee.
keep saying to me, "Who's the fourth quarter?"
The dog.
The dog.
More appearance than I do.
Oh, but she's down there. She's okay. Come on, guys.
Mummy, look,
We
saying how they saw nothing.
You
Ninja.
saw nothing. No, she's got a
You're shapeshifting.
sloggy pants on. She's got the nuts.
The nuts.
That's it. Got the hair up. What are you watching upstairs?
I wasn't, I just fell asleep. I've just woken. Well, not just.
the
I had a good nap.
Find the whole Mucklebee.
I know, right? The whole gang.
Like the hair.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good, thanks, Lucy. I'm much better after my nap.
Yeah. Because she's a hard-working teacher.
So the whole family is filled with visuals.
Yeah, I'm stuff like.
Lasers also hi, Laura.
Hi.
It's been.
Hi there.
Well, I said we're going to go for about another 20. You're right. Do you want to go check it? Is it an eyelash or something? Go check it with Mother.
No, it's okay.
And there we go. It's against to have all four of us in the
I'm
same
down
camera
for
shot.
any long.
I think like the earthquakes happen somewhere if we're there for too long.
No, there's nothing there. This is my secret.
Oh, very good. On Saturday, that's evil. Good luck on your midterms, Iris.
Good luck.
You don't need to understand it, you just need to do it. That's what we'll teach you.
I think she had a thumb in her eye.
In my opinion, this is the greatest teacher in the whole wide world. We went when we was away in October. We're away on the family thing, and me and Laura are having a walk around along the beach, so Laura can pick up rounded stones to take back and clean and paint on, so that kids have got them as counters to do their number
I'm
bonds.
just
And
a big kid. I just like
It's just
collecting
like-
pebbles and shells.
teaches year
Pumpkins.
primary, basically primary school.
What am I teaching? Everything. A woman of many talents.
Wait, what did Martha say?
So, Mum, what are you going to drop the skin bruising or encouragement that we have?
Water. I swear by it.
Good luck, Yasmin.
I am loved.
She is like she's got a little flock. They all follow you.
Blah blah.
That's awesome. Blah, blah. And college.
Ooh,
Me.
I just did a bit of history yesterday. That's good. Christopher Columbus.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
yeah.
And
To a 5-year-old.
to 5-year-olds, but when you went in today, tell them this is the thing that Laura told us at lunch dinner time when we all sat round.
They remembered.
They were
They're
done the
only
job.
5 and 6. So they knew what legacy was, what decade was, century. They knew that you went on a voyage. I'm just so proud.
I'll see you in a minute, Martha.
I'm presuming Oh, cards as well. Oh no, she's not, because that means she's dead in a minute if she was.
My favourite subject is probably PE. I like PE.
Yasmin, we'll probably do another live stream either next Wednesday or Thursday, but what we'll do is advertise it a little bit better.
Yeah. You're 5 minutes before tea.
Yeah.
Want to go live?
Yeah. Shall we go? Shall we do it?
My favourite subject. I really like learning German. Today in German, because we had a double lesson, Miss brought in chocolate coins for us.
Mm.
We got a bag between 2 people.
She's always
I
bringing
was going to say, she's always bringing you.
She's always feeding you. I'm not German.
I don't think a teacher ever brought me gifts, as in eating ones.
Bonsoir,
Anything
blah
else?
blah. History was my favourite subject. Do you know what? There's so many that I loved. I loved science, loved history, loved geography.
I like science and maths and English.
Yes.
Ich bin gut, aber ziemlich müde. And du?
Can you remember the first French phrase I taught you?
Oh yeah,
Hola.
and Shanksy will play.
And I said if she remembered it by the morning that she could have a dog. And
How old was she?
I can't remember. Was she like 5 or 6?
She was 5 or something like that. And Laura said that to her. She said, if you remember that, say it again.
Je voudrais une Shanksy will play.
And she said, if you remember that in the morning, we'll get a dog.
And she remembered it, but we didn't
She
get a
remembered
dog.
it.
For a few years.
Probably did
I came
eventually.
good on that promise again.
Mummy, would you be a
David, I'm with you,
Jedi
pal.
or a Sith?
Jedi?
Ah, Jedi's are the goodies,
We've
Siths
all
are
said
daddies.
Sith.
I knew that.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Star Wars.
Sorry, David.
I know the sticks, they
We-
light up. No.
They've got their glow wands. They've got their glow wands and they go around and
Look, people.
they all pop on like their
They call
cloaks
it
and
force.
they all dress up in blankets. What is Laura's favourite fandom? So out of the things we watch,
What's your favourite?
Oh well, I am quite into no, it's gone. I had a nap and everything. What was it? Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
I'm really into Stranger
you really?
Things. And actually, I did when these two were watching it. I was thinking, you know, I saw snippets of it, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be hideous.
This happens all the time.
I don't
So,
want to watch it.
because we love Lost, we love 24.
Yeah.
24 was another good one.
Yasmin, I know a little bit of Spanish.
Me too,
Sí,
but
señor.
it feels so long since I did Spanish. But
Hola.
it was only just like in July that I stopped.
Yeah. Yes, when it's in-
languages, really.
Le hotel?
It's
Don't know what that means.
Catel, how are you?
Oh,
I've forgotten how to speak Spanish. It's because I've done loads of German
Honestly,
since
no, I
then.
never learned Spanish.
So
Yes, Nicholas, we are. So these guys have only done series 1 of Stranger Things. We can't talk. We've just started series 2, so we can't talk too much about it, and they don't know it much about season 3. So, in my opinion, season 3 is the best.
my German is a bit rusty. I studied German as my third language.
Wow.
Oh, they got to learn 3 languages.
Muda.
Do you
I know
what
what
it is?
Alk means as well. I understood that. My German's a little rusty, but I'm working on it.
It's not rusty. You're still learning.
Rusty. Can't be rusty when you're still learning.
What's the other things? Did you? You quite liked Hunger Games, didn't you?
Yes, like Hunger Games.
And Kitchen Rabbit.
I watch it. No, actually, I was going to say I watch anything, but actually, no,
Marvel, you don't mind, do you?
I like them. I like Marvel. Actually, I love Marvel. That is.
Comment that. My name is. Yeah.
My name is Yasmin.
Como estás? Oh,
Favourite
that's
snacks.
how are you?
Favourite snacks.
Ooh,
I'll snack on
I can
anything.
tell.
So we know
You'll say
what
Greek.
to send to the.
Yeah, I've got to say, if me and Laura, I was thinking that on snacks there, I do sweets sometimes, but I'm a savoury person. You are sweets. If you was to go in and do a 2 meals, like 2 courses for like £15, it's like a thing. I would pick a starter and a main, where you would pick.
A starter, main, and pudding.
Two.
Yeah, but I do like a starter, but you can't not have a pudding.
Right. So what if you out of the 2, what would you pick? There you go.
Main and pudding.
Main and pudding. Or what she usually answers would be a pudding and a pudding.
And what I think would be quite good is to start a meal with a pudding. So why do we have to start with savoury?
Just
It's
why-
like that
why?
film. I can't remember what film it was where they said I might die, so I have the pudding first because then if I die, then at least I've had my favourite.
Oh yeah. I think I remember seeing that in the film.
Yeah. What was it?
Is it me before?
Yes.
Me?
Pudding is another
No,
word for
no.
desserts. That's correct.
Yes.
What's that?
Is pudding another word for dessert?
Cuban on is super sweet. Sounds like my kind of thing.
Laura,
Yes.
could you go take care of that, please?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mummy.
Yes. Pudding is probably the best British answer.
Yeah. They want you and Daddy to react to The Witcher.
Sausage and mash. Yeah,
Yes,
bags
I
of
have.
mash with nicely fried off onions in the gravy. Awesome. And some fresh peas.
Oh, do love onions.
Mm.
Bangers and mash.
I love French silk pie.
French silk pie. What's that?
No, I'm going to search that one.
French silk pie. I do love a pie.
That's a blue jay.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty. That's very pretty.
Sorry, it's something that popped up in chat when I was looking at it. I knew you'd like that. What was that? French silk pie.
French silk pie. Don't wish the Ollie.
Don't witch the watcher.
Now I looked at The Witcher and it looks really scary. I mean, like if you've watched You, that's quite scary. I think in places. No. Oh well, even
I don't
though
know.
you haven't watched it, I felt. Yeah. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to watching.
Have you guys
it.
seen Avatar: The
Oh,
Last Airbender?
Oh,
That's
that's
French
not what I was
silk pie.
thinking. I was thinking it would be savoury.
Oh,
That looks good.
Mm.
Oh no,
No,
allergic to
that's
onions. That would
Oh
be
no,
that'd be horrendous for me.
that is terrible.
They're in everything.
I love the
We've
show.
never done the last
You.
Airbenders and stuff and things.
It's a bit freaky, Lucy. It's a bit freaky. I was slightly disturbed. Oh no, very disturbed actually.
Oh, yeah, you just say that. Didn't you?
If you come to
Texas.
Texas, I will get
Said
you the
before I
best
want to go to Texas.
chicken fried steak.
Yeah, just like all of the
Line
stuff,
dancing.
you know, that Tex-Mex sort of stuff, but all of
The
the
boots.
cuisine from the south.
I could
is-
do like the Mexican wave in Mexico. That would be awesome.
what?
Just one person just randomly goes, "Hey guys, I'm here."
What did you
He
say?
said, "I want to do a Mexican wave."
Yeah, but after watching You, I can trust men no more. I know it's disturbing. Mum's nose. I think Rose looks like Daddy. And Oliver probably looks a little more like me. I think
I-
it's round.
I go with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, sorry, that close.
Do you know what, Cyphers? Try not to get suckered into that, you know, restaurants and all the rest of it. Do you know what? Just going to, there's a lot of good pub grub out there at the moment, isn't there?
Mm.
Do your I'm just trying to think. We've got websites over here like what the go-to pick for food? Do you know what? Just search it, looking up a pub before you go into it, because they all look great from the outside and all the rest of the majority of them. So just
London. Oh, head to Greenwich Market
Greenwich.
because you'll just have
Lemon ice.
Right. You've got to
Don't tell everybody about it.
lemon ice. You've got to have a
That
lemon
is
ice. A
amazing.
lemon ice cream.
So,
With baby lime drizzle.
And go to Greenwich Market and get the churros there. Those were good churros.
I mean, you go to Greenwich Market and have any of the
Street food.
street
there,
food in that market.
The great thing about Greenwich is that it's got some great history. You've got the Royal Observatory, you've got the planetarium, you've got the Cutty Sark, you've got the Queen's House, you've got the naval base. And if you're trying to visualise what we're talking about, 4-2, the final scenes in 4-2 was filmed in Greenwich. It was filmed in Greenwich. And then if you search up Seacat, it's like a hovercraft, like on sort of thing. You get it can be a bit pricey, but you can pay. You can do a return trip from Greenwich up to central London and back, and it takes you 20 minutes to get up to London, and you're not sweating on the underground.
It feels very much like you're in a James Bond movie.
It does, don't it? Because you're just driving up the Thames, and it's just like it stops. It's brilliant.
Cutty Sark, I missed that when I was there.
It's really good. Really, really good.
Proper British shortbread.
Oh, the Cutty Sark,
That
Robert's
sounds
great.
weird hearing it like that, because to us it's just shortbread.
So I
Or
saw
Scottish
there,
shortbread.
food was so different from France there. I was shocked, but I really enjoyed an English breakfast. That's good. English breakfast is.
yeah.
But I've also got to say, it depends where you're eating, because we eat well, and everybody compliments the food we have at our table. And I think it's if you cook.
And that's made us quite fussy when we go out there, hasn't it? Because we eat and then we're like, Daddy could have done better.
David, I'd go with you there. If a pub can't do a proper steak pie with chunky chips covered in gravy, I'd go with that, because that's sort of really good puff pastry or short crust, depending on how you want it.
Short crust.
I want puff pastry.
Short crust.
See,
It depends how hungry I am.
That
I like
steak has
puff.
got to be tender.
You can't
No
have chewy
gristle.
steak.
No
And if you come
gristle. It's got
across
to be
a
tender.
fat.
Good bit of soft veg in there as well.
We all feeling a little bit hungry.
I know, right? I'm now. I'm
The
going for a
weirdest thing
snack.
that I've ever had, like in a meal out, probably. I mean, it was delicious. But I
Don't
think
say
it
mine.
was no, had out.
Oh, right, okay.
Was a brie pizza.
Oh, yes, that was at the... Yes, that was lovely. That was
nice.
when
It
I
was
had that
strange.
duck on a pizza. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Yes,
They have really weird
Lucy,
toppings,
yes,
but
no.
I liked it.
No.
I am not.
No.
Personally.
Beef Wellington, awesome. Greenwich, I did.
Yes, Greenwich.
See,
yes.
the one of the favourite things I
Favourite
do,
place.
or we do, Laura makes really good, because Laura's grandfather was a baker by trade. And yeah, amazing baker, right up into his 90s, still baked in. He's done some of the best mince pies. And when we say mince, it's like a sweet, it's like a dried fruit, not mince meat. Mince
Well, they're
pies and
traditionally
Easter
dried,
biscuit,
isn't
yeah, and Easter biscuits. And it was amazing, right? So she's stupidly good baker. She is really, really good. She's got these genes. And we love to do Laura's bread and wrap a camembert in the bread, and then you bake it. So when the bread then comes out all nice and hot, you pull it apart and all the cheese melts. And I do that with
Chili jam.
we either do it with chili jam, like a spicy chili jam, or I do olive oil with a bit of lemon, black pepper, and pesto, mixed all together, and then we kind of take the cheese and the bread that's kind of dripping, dunk it into that, and eat, and that's how it is.
Someone said that there was a British pub near them that does a really good cottage pie. I think that's really cool that they have British
Yeah,
pubs.
I'm telling you, nothing on what I do.
That's really strange.
I cook well. These kids, they're so fussy. Have you ever been anywhere
Well,
that does
no,
better?
they're not fussy.
I'm not
They just
fussy.
don't eat bad food.
Yes, that's true.
So when we've got, yeah.
For breakfast on school days, we eat toast, Weetabix.
Porridge. So like a good
Sometimes
porridge.
fruit, yogurt.
Ooh, something that we came across recently at Christmas time was mince pie flavoured porridge. Sounds really funky. But it's
So if
really
you're
nice.
not too familiar what mince pie is as such, it's kind of like raisins, sultanas in a sweet.
It's mincemeat,
Uh,
but not
no,
the
no,
meat
but-
kind.
No, that's what I'm trying to explain.
Oh.
Saying it's
By the
mince
way,
doesn't help.
Jasmine,
It's like
And
mince.
dried
Never
apricots and
been-
bits like that, and it's
never been
together,
on
and
a
it's kind of
plane.
in a you kind of make a reduced sauce and mix it all together.
never been on the plane.
Yes, you probably do have a lot of British and Irish pubs, but I wonder how authentic they are, because I've always seen a lot of the Americans who travel over here always report back about how authentic the food is, because our ingredient, we don't have a lot of processed stuff in our food. Depending where you go, that's not true for everything. That is not.
Never going on a plane.
You'll think
There are a
traditional
lot
red
of
sauce
British
or
and
German.
Irish pubs.
Mm.
That's really cool. That's weird.
Mint pies.
I love mince pies.
Really, I love them as well. Yeah.
You know what we didn't have this Christmas?
Go on.
Apple fucking tarts.
Oh no.
That is
No,
a
we
short
didn't.
crust, a sweet short crust
No, we
pastry with the mincemeat in there. So that's your dried fruits and that sticky sauce, the sweet sticky sauce, and with a layer of marzipan on top.
Didn't make that pie. I made you a
Yeah,
pie.
that'd
I
be
like
nice.
it.
It probably is because
Very nice.
I mean, we've got a lovely pub not far from us, and it's got stone fire, and you can sit there. It's just beautiful, and the building's like 200 years old. So yeah, I would imagine in.
The hottest salsa I ever had was in Scotland.
Really? I felt there was Germany. That was where I remember me and Guy were out in Germany because we was looking for printing press and going all the way around, and they put dried onions on the hot dog, and that's where I got that from.
Yeah.
And now we
So
always
now we
do.
buy dried onions. Although you can't beat a nice, battery fried onion.
No, you do both.
Montreal steak seasoning with a light garlic on it.
Yeah, I've heard about a Montreal steak.
We don't have a lot of steak anymore, do we? We used to have quite a bit, but now we've got to share full.
Root beer floats. What are they?
Root beer, I probably would like root beer, but a float, I'm not keen on floats. Myself. Like your Coke float.
Oh.
Are you a fan of
Okay, Lucy, I'll give it. I'll
Yes.
have a look. Yeah.
What's the one chip challenge?
I don't know.
Just there.
I love Tex-Mex.
That is now what the one chip.
No. Isn't the one chip challenge? Is that the chili chip, the one that's really hot and like
Oh no.
hospitalizes you? For the
Ah,
whole thing.
cheers for that.
Is that it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hospitalized.
Well, maybe not
Oh.
hospital, but it's super hot.
I'm making note of it because we've done the jelly bean. Did you guys catch our jelly bean challenge?
Yes, you saw the girls do it, didn't you?
Yes, there we go. There's Carolina Reaper chip.
The hottest
hottest
in the world.
Yeah, I'm
No.
sure I've shown you some of that. Yeah, blow your socks off.
One chip challenge is the hottest chip.
I mean, I can't even eat a hot chili. That stings.
But how long does it?
I don't like mixing ice cream
No.
and soda. I'm not a huge fan.
No,
I can drink
I
it.
think. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of fizzy anyway, and then putting something creamy in ice cream.
Daft, right? How bad was it? You're so right. Right, the jelly bean challenge. If you haven't seen it, you've got to search into our playlist and see it.
I had.
And
so
it's got Rose has had a lot of bad luck, and all the time I'm trying to film behind without laughing, and I've got Rose gagging and all the rest of it on this jelly bean challenge. And Laura's got the better flavour, and she's going, "Oh, this doesn't taste
very
It's
nice.
like,
I saw
Okay,
Rose and Laura do
Okay,
it,
well,
but
that's-
couldn't find Nick and Ollie's.
no, we haven't got that. I haven't
Okay,
edited
you
it.
have
It's
got
still
it,
on the
yes.
to-dos.
It's quite a big thing, isn't it?
Hot dog favourite. But do you know what? We've got some hot dogs in the fridge. I want to do what? It's a chili dog, just for Americans. It's a chili dog, like a hot dog with chili
I
campari
thought
on
chili
top.
dog was on a stick.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, maybe that's a corn dog. Now I think I'm just talking about.
Hey, can you tell us what a chili dog is?
The hottest pepper is a brown nugget.
That's what I'd call something that accidentally in your pants, you know. Like a little brown nugget in his pants. Irish cream coffee. Okay, yeah. Kahlua.
Oh yes, Kahlua. I'm with
Kahlua
you.
is better.
Kahlua,
No,
yes.
no, Irish cream. So Kahlua is
Or
like a
Baileys.
whiskey, but it's a bit like Bailey's, but it's a nicer version.
Nicer.
And sometimes it comes neater and you need your own cream. Top tip.
Double cream.
Kahlua
double
it's
cream.
called.
What do you guys think of papaya?
A chili
Papaya.
dog is a hot dog covered in with red chili. Oh, you call it like chili con carne, right? That's
Is hot dog plus chili and cheese. Hot dog plus chili.
Are you talking chili sauce as in the red, as in chili peppers, chili sauce, red chili sauce, or are you talking like chili con carne chili, which the Mexican chili? What?
Chili dog. In America, chili dog is a hot dog with chili on it. What? Oh, I see.
In sloppy joes. Sloppy
Yeah,
joes.
I was just
Sloppy
about to
Joe.
say, Aurelia wouldn't
Yeah.
eat
Chili con carne, thank you.
spaghetti bolognese unless you call it sloppy
We should
joes.
do the last
Bit like you and your egg
leave
pie.
challenge. Okay.
When I was younger,
Just smothered.
Chili con. That's what I've got. That's what I want to do because I think I do a good English version of chili. These guys like it. Do another one. Oh, then we got, what's that Lasto? Oh, that was a Lasto challenge. Where did that go? Last. Ah, I've got too fast. Stop. Okay.
I'm doing.
What were you looking for?
Do I put kidney beans in my chili? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
definitely
love
kidney beans.
and chili.
Sorry, guys, I was just reading. What do you guys think of papaya?
Papaya, I love papaya. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had enough of it to form an
I-
opinion.
I started talking about
Oh,
you
wait,
guys
maybe
to my
I-
taxi driver today, but I think I bored him a little. But he said he'd look you up to success.
Eric, I'm sure that's not the case. Oh, your kids look just like your mum. I'm nothing like my parents. I think I'm adopted. It doesn't always work that way, pal.
Lucy mentioned us to a taxi driver.
Awesome.
He said that look us up.
What's a food you can't eat because you just don't like it?
Ham.
Beans?
Beans.
No.
Baked
This will be a bit clearer with Rose. Rose is a food snob. So what we would say is about processed ham. She can't stand it, just won't do it. Whereas a proper ham, gammon steak that you have to bake and then do like what we call Christmas ham. She
Oh, bye Zyphus. Bye Winston.
Would you like to try different interesting foods? Yeah.
Yes,
we're
we
always,
do.
always up
Ooh.
for trying different,
We are.
different things.
Sure.
Yeah. That's one of the things we want to do for the videos. It's one of the one of the elements we want to do on the channel. We want to do this whole trying things that, you know, if people want to give us recipes and all that sort of stuff.
Pineapple on pizza.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Oh, and go on.
Gone. Rather than ham, because people do pineapple and ham, I
And a
prefer.
ham on a pizza is
It's a bit dodgy,
dodgy.
depending on what ham you use.
It's not for you.
Pineapple and pepperoni works extremely
so
well.
good.
I agree with blah blah. I love Italian. And I'm
Yeah.
not. I haven't had
Do you know
enough
what
Japanese food to say.
We keep saying that we want to try sushi. I don't want to really go down a raw
Bye,
fish.
Yasmin.
Yasmin,
Bye,
thank you so
Yasmin.
much for spending time with us. Great
Thank
to
you
have
very
you with our
much.
channel. Thank you.
That's why I asked for the box. I send snacks.
We will get a PO box sorted. I promise.
I prefer chocolate.
mate.
Wow.
Ooh.
I gotta try that.
I'm saying that.
Suppose that's like
Was it you that had that? You came back and one of the weird things that was going around on, because we got pancake day, which is just a batter. You make it, and I traditionally we sprinkle sugar and lemon, or
Love
sometimes
pancake.
we do it with ice cream and all different
Shrove
sorts of stuff. You know
Tuesday.
what pancakes are. So one of the things that was doing around, Laura done one yet, and surprisingly enough, it didn't taste too bad. was honey and cheese.
Honey and cheese.
Do you remember that?
Honey and
Oh,
cheddar cheese.
yeah.
Really, really good.
Ooh, this is on all courses of the Geeks of Mucklebee. Yes, Liz,
Yeah.
it's happened. I know. It's like the world that the stars have aligned and we're all here.
I usually make chicken.
We have
mixed with
pizza.
onion, maize, and red pepper, mixed with pesto and fajita rice. That sounds good.
We
Yeah,
had pizza.
from
With some garlic bread. So
A chocolate
Yasmin, we'll
pizza.
see you. So it'll probably be next
Bye.
Wednesday or Thursday. So please tune in. We'll see you then.
Fairy bread.
I think I've heard of fairy bread. Is that where you've got like sprinkles within?
Hey,
quite
Viking,
sweet bread?
you're not wrong, pal. It's making me hungry.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very pretty.
Mm,
Yeah. Well, if that's what I'm thinking of.
that'd be
I
cool.
could be wrong.
We've tried Hershey's. I don't mean to offend you, all you Americans, but I do think our chocolate is better. Though I do like Galaxy,
Dairy Milk, Galaxy, Mars. Oh, Mars is
Cadbury's.
Galaxy.
Crunchy.
Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Cadbury's is awesome.
Have
Yes,
I
it's
tried
good.
Hershey's?
Yeah, I think we have.
Is candies just chocolate?
I've-
then, or
I've tried-
candies?
I've
Candies,
tried
I think
jellies
it's
as well.
sweets, jellies. I don't think they've got the jellies as much as we do.
Oh, really? Gummy stuff.
As an American, I agree with you about the chocolate.
Why are they offended?
Oh, not really.
Melted chocolate and banana with
that's
cream and
basically,
pancakes. Yes, no.
What do you call that? A banana boat? Then?
Yeah.
No, it's a banana split.
I remember when we were having a family barbecue once. It was quite a long time ago, and I thought that they were like special bananas or something. But Greg did on the barbecue. He did
Special bananas.
bananas with chocolate in them, and then put them on the
Oh, they're
barbecue
awesome.
so they
Yeah.
melted. I
Yeah.
thought you could actually get bananas like that because he told me that.
And I was like, no, they grew
Wow.
these.
Yeah, I know. In America, you go buy one slice of pizza and it's the size of a small laptop. That's right.
Oh yeah, we
It's
do
in
put
our
melted.
Do you know
chocolate.
that Cadbury is not allowed to sell in your country because of trading restrictions imposed by the other American companies? They don't want them in the market. Right.
Do you have good burgers? Yes. That is
Right.
depends
Do
where
you
you
know
go.
what the whole milk in the tea thing? Do you know where that is from? Oh wow,
Thank you
Martha!
so much. Whoa.
Oh.
Thank you very, very much, Jimmy.
You need to keep going.
Take
Thank
care.
you, Martha.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much. Martha. Thank you very much. You have a lovely
Bye,
evening.
Yasmin.
The tea into the milk into the tea is all about
Just the China did.
so the China didn't rate because the upper classes were the only people that could afford it. You know, that's how it was in our country. Perhaps it's like why property prices here are so expensive because so few people own so much of the land, and the bone china was so delicate that if you put the boiling water straight from the tea straight into the cup, it cracks the bone china. So there's a whole debate in England about do you put milk, but traditionally that's the reason why the milk was in there, because you put the cool milk into the cup and then you put the tea in and then you didn't make the then it didn't crack. So with
Bye, Yasmin.
Bye, Yasmin.
bye Yasmin, take care. So basically a tea.
Love tea.
Do I? Yeah. I mean, we had a bit of a tea
No,
drama.
we
didn't
we do like tea. I think some people they boil the water, tea bag, boiling water goes in with the tea bag, you make your tea, or you make a pot of tea where you put your tea bags in, boil it, and you let it stew for a while. A tea is very common, but so's coffee as well. We're not. It's not.
Yeah, it's
More so now. I mean, we've got nearly as many Starbucks as what you've got. So
Best chocolate is green and blacks.
Green and blacks is
Interesting.
Do you like green and blacks? Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
no. So what's
American
that, Viking? What's
sweet
that
tea?
about?
American Southern sweet tea. I mean, I don't have sugar in my tea, so.
Yeah, Robert. Seriously, check it out. It was based where it was because the only people who could afford tea were the upper classes.
Tea.
And that's why, like with tea caddies, they used to put the tea leaves in tea caddies and they used to lock the boxes so that the servants and all the rest of it can take their
Sweet
tea.
tea
I
with
do
lemon.
like sweet. I like iced tea. So.
Long Island iced tea.
No.
Long Island iced tea.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay.
like
Then yes.
Lipton's. Like Lipton's, they do
That's-
that's a lemon tea or something, isn't
Yeah,
it?
or a peach one.
Okay.
Oh, I love lemonade.
Oh,
Mm.
See how
really?
it's the doing for the
Eric.
apples.
Wow. Yes, I do like a lemonade. Do you know what? I like a lemonade ice lolly, or ice pop, maybe as you would call it, depending where you're from.
Apples don't even look like apples.
They look like bananas.
I love lemonade.
Lipton. Do you know? Apparently, is it Lipton's that are the number one of the biggest selling brands in China?
Really?
It's crazy because that's an English brand, and one of the biggest brands in China. It's like we have a phrase over here for all the tea in China, or because that's where tea comes from, and India now. But the whole thing was about the Chinese market and all the rest of it. But one of the biggest brands out there is Lipton's. I think it outsells every other brand 3-1. I'm full of useless information, guys. It just comes out.
Just pours out of him.
Since a year or
Have
two, we
you-
had pink chocolate, but they're kind of expensive.
My brother
That's so
warms
cool.
tea up in the microwave, but every time I yell at him to strawberry, he never listens.
Bye,
I mean, I do
Yasmin.
that to warm it back up. If we're desperate.
Ollie, have you had cherry limeade?
Yasmin, keep in touch,
No.
please.
I haven't.
Sounds good though.
Bye, Yasmin. Take care.
Bye.
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 Well, guys, I think we're probably in our last 5 minutes.
Gosh, bedtime.
Oh no.
Looking at all the, it's o'clock. Yeah, it's right there. A massive, great big one on the wall.
Yes.
I think ice cream is probably identical. So we got Haagen-Dazs, we have Ben and Jerry's. I think it's probably.
Lemon and lime.
Mm.
Is that lime and cherry together? Did that say?
Yeah, I bet that could work actually.
Lime
Lemon
and
cherry.
Get busy.
You could make it though, couldn't you? You could do that with lemonade with a bit of cherry.
That's what they said.
Eric, whereabouts? What country are you in?
You just said. It's in the UK. Nighttime in the
No,
UK.
not time in the UK. I just got back from school.
Oh, right, okay.
Tea
Do you know
flavoured
what?
ice cream.
We've got all sorts. I've never seen tea flavoured ice cream myself.
Yeah.
Tea flavoured ice cream. I mean, I am a fan of tea.
Here it is 9:30. Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
A cheeky. Thank you very much.
I love the name, the cheeky.
A cheeky.
San Francisco. A cheeky.
A Discord server with you guys.
Yeah, as soon as I get my Discord, once I've got my head around it, I've done a load of it already. Once I've just got to do a little bit more.
P26 AM or PM?
Hopefully that's PM.
Tea ice cream. I hate it.
I would as
I mean,
well.
I can't
That
imagine
just
how that
doesn't-
would work.
No,
Yeah,
that doesn't
Because
work
I
for me
say, because I
either.
get really cross if my tea's cold. So that's like effectively having a cold cup of tea.
3:30 PM here in Texas. I think
Creamy.
Texas, right? Robert's in Texas.
Oh.
Oh, I know. I know. She wants to go. 2:30 in Colorado, 4:28 in Virginia. I mean, that is. Do you know what? There was a YouTuber that I saw, and they turned around and they said, and this is how you knew they were American. They said they stayed locally, and it was Snowdonia's in Wales, and they said, "Oh, it was only 3. We didn't realise it was so close. It was only 3 hours away." 3 hours gets us from one side of the country to the other and then nearly back again. Do you know what I mean? For Americans, it's like nothing. You don't think on it. It's crazy. It's bonkers.
You should come to the south of France for summer to visit
Oh.
anytime. I'd welcome you and show you around.
That would be awesome.
France, yeah.
Milk and Pepsi? No.
Well, if you think about it doesn't. It's not completely crazy because it's a bit like a Coke float. Yeah, that's effectively
okay.
just
Okay.
milk
Okay.
and.
I had a dream the other night about hanging out with you guys, but Ollie was really angry. at me, and I still want to know why.
Doesn't sound like Ollie. He doesn't get angry at people.
I don't think I would get angry.
Yes, we will sort out Star Wars. We will sort out World of Warcraft. It'll be awesome. Yes, it takes like 3 to 5 hours to drive to my state capital. That is nuts.
In Texas, anything under 5 hours is close.
That's crazy.
Wow. We would
My brother
say
is a locksmith, and and I just did the math on the miles I've travelled on his by his van last year, and he's done the length of the UK 20 times now.
Whoa.
Under 5 hours is close. That is bonga. And this is what I mean. The fact that you've got different time zones in your country is just mind-boggling. It's like there's some Americans that have never
Really?
seen the sea because if they live in it so far.
Wow.
I like
Sweden is
Mentos.
interesting. You get from east to west in 3 hours or so. From north to south, we're talking maybe 14 to 16.
Yeah, they're much bigger than us.
Yeah.
But with
Mentos
like the
and
population
Coke.
of London.
Is it Mentos?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they are better
Or
than
is it
Mentos as well.
Mentos,
Okay.
Mentos.
I think they meant Mentos.
Is that mint?
Yeah, those little round minty.
That
Mentos.
fizz when you put them in Coke.
Yeah, but they explode when they go in Coke.
Oh,
Maybe that's
the
the-
urban.
No, it's
Does it actually
you
explode?
can go and one ball
Yeah, they're
in
like
3
fizz and
hours.
everything.
Like a bath bomb.
Yeah,
Yes,
like baking soda, I
bonkers.
think.
We've enjoyed watching and talking to you, and again, you guys have a wonderful family.
Thank you.
You and Laura.
Take care.
Thank you, Nick.
You
And
ruined
I.
the prank, Grace.
Sorry, guys. No, you're
I
not.
thought as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, was that meant to be a prank?
14
yes.
miles to a store.
Whoa.
Ours is
Whoa.
that's literally over the road.
So do you get stuff delivered to you, or do you have to go get it?
Wow, right?
You'd get delivery, surely.
That'd be annoying. Could
Online
you imagine it if
shopping.
I cuss a lot? You go shopping and you get back and you're like, oh,
Got the
the
cheese!
40 miles! I mean, like, no!
Just buy everything there. Just to make
Did
sure.
you get the tea bags?
From El Paso to Texarkana. And it's 2 weeks to Chicago. You're welcome. Right, guys.
Welcome.
We're going to say our byes. Thank you so much. It is so heartwarming. We really do enjoy this, being able to
Yeah.
come on and chat with you guys, and for you guys to chat with us, and spend time and hang out. We get ideas. You guys can understand what we're trying to do, what we're trying to balance. Always, it's kind of that balance for all of these guys as well, because we don't want to be in front of the camera. They've got to live their lives as well. So it's getting the filming done, and it's also getting the time to edit and getting it all up there. But it is coming, so please stick with us. Thank you so much,
Bye,
guys.
Robert. Bye, Moose.
It's fantastic talking to you all from all over the world. Brilliant, fantastic. It really is. It's makes
really
it
interesting, isn't it?
makes it worthwhile as well. Gives us that extra motivation. So good night and God bless, and be safe. And we shall see you all. And we'll probably do it either next Wednesday or Thursday again. Does that work for everybody?
I have a meeting on Wednesday, but that works for you guys.
Oh, we can start it, can't we? And then by the time you're back.
I might have netball on Thursday.
Just our diaries
Good
are
night
completely
from
crashing.
Austria.
But
No,
it
that's
doesn't last that long.
Yes, the wows are all coming. The wows are coming. So take care, everybody, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wow.